What's up? Let me change the stream title. Having a look. Let's look at the road to the grand final. One sec. So there's a bingo you can play if you wish. Plague offers great help and takes no credit for a win. So Dota 2023 in the group stage, the Billionaires finished top, then the Wizards, then Jeff, then Bingus, then the Goon, the Bad, and the Ugly, Granny's Cookies, Goon, Ice Shitters, and the Hooligans. Goon Fellas, Too Hot for Dota, Mancaf, underperformed in the groups, some might say. Spherical, Bad Lads, Stray, George Foreman and Grill, and Sticky's Holy Warriors. Then in the playoff bracket,
nice job,
of course,
Alistair.
Stompi-basso gun just resubed for 5 months. Why am I still here?
I don't know. Billionaires against won. Too Hot for Dota against Jeff. And Too Hot for Dota won. Goonfellas against Bingus. Goonfellas won. Wogans against Mancaf. And Wogans won. In the lower bracket, the teams who got through were the Billionaires and Bad Lads. And then Bingus and Mancaf. Wogan's Wizards beat the Billionaires. Mancaf beat Wogan Wizards lost to Mancaf. Then Mancaf beat Goonfellas. So Mancaf's run, they lost to Wogan's Wizards and then beat them in the rematch 3 rounds later. They had to come through. I mean, to be fair, once they dropped lower bracket, they basically had a couple of teams they could beat. I think they were probably slightly better than them. This was a close game, but Wogan's Wizards draft was appalling. And then the Goonfellas game, again, I think Goonfellas drafted themselves into a hole, but Too Hot for Dota have looked pretty good. Looking at the group stage, how did Too Hot for Dota do in the group stage? So they did drop games. They drew with GF. GF being Goonfellas.
Nah, dickhead!
Kyver's just gifted 5 subs.
And they lost it. Thank you for the gift subs. Mucho apreciado. Time to panic.
Hello?
Hello! Is Plague joining us this evening?
He should be, yeah. I think he's... Yeah, he said he was having dinner or something. Can't remember.
Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can't remember. Can
Although that was quite a while ago. He might have another a meeting with one of the higher ups of
Nice jump,
the Stanley
Alistair.
Foundation.
Ma si hamster just resubbed for 3 months.
Yeah, I feel like the pressure would make you turn up more, not just fucking snooze.
Who is Divine?
It's Emu is like just like a joke.
Oh,
He's
it's a meme that Emu's Divine. Emu is not Divine. Oh, we'll let them all relax. You know, it's the grand final.
I want to make it tense. I want to we should have like some big fanfare. We're gonna have we'll be playing some like pumping tunes.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Superpammans just resubbed for 47 months. 47 months of the Eggman
Consider them
shouting
just,
at what a life this is.
Well, I guess they got 1 minute.
Good luck you final shitters, don't fuck up.
Oh, I think
Two of Mancaf, which is Nutkin, who should definitely be here.
I mean, to be
think
fair,
that-
Plague isn't here yet either, so
That is true.
it's a Sunday. Everybody's eating dinner. I hope Plague remembers. He's offline. Oh dear.
Maybe he's had some internet issues. I don't know.
Oh no. Nutkin's here.
We'll just get fucking just get Bruno in.
Who?
Just get Bruno in, mate. Just get someone
Get
else
Bruno
in.
in.
Yeah, just get him in. Oh, here he comes.
He's been here the whole time.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Norse all trattino basso
journey.
J just resubbed for 26 months. Let's get it got in here.
Who's the fourth Mancaf?
Madge. I think.
Madge.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
It's a hell of an entrance song.
Jonas says nobody's late. Well, somebody's 1 minute late. Draft penalty. They get 1 second per pick.
Unless Madge has changed his name to nobody, and then that is true.
True. True, and I'm just going to hit soundboard all evening because I'm feeling lazy.
True,
Hell yeah.
and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
That's true.
I've played this hero once! Oh my god. Unlucky, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
Unlucky, I
Yes,
guess.
unlucky, I guess.
Wait, we need Plague. Eri is not inviting you. He says in the
He's
lobby,
sick of me.
I can't stand him anymore. That's what he said.
No, that's very fair. I think he agrees for everyone.
There's Plague. He's in. Good luck to the teams.
Yeah, I'll drop a GLHF.
I'll just do a GL.
Wow, not even capitalizing it.
Hates
Yeah.
fun.
Hates it.
Just do a city G.
Gee. Can we get this moving, please? I could do like a Paxman. Come on.
Nutkin did the website, and he's made the grand final. Coincidence?
Rigged.
Rigged. It's all been rigged from the beginning.
I, for one, blame Airy.
I'm just amazed Nutkin has made a grand final. Didn't think he had it in him. Well,
I think he's one of those people you can just pick a standard pos 5 for, and he will do
a job.
okay.
He will do a job. Yes.
Stuns will be cause. I'm not picking Nutkin my last pick, game-winning Shadow Demon.
Right.
Go out there and win me the game. But I'm picking him a Jakiro, and I'm like, you're going to win me a lane, you're going to land some pulls, you're going to ice past some people, and you will do it in such a subtle way that the other team will forget to kill you.
Zoe is now called Zoe Potato because I kept mistaking Matey for Zoe. These are two Dece teams. What I like is that their offlaners are both fucking insane. MPR and Emu, both more than capable of having a fantastic run, or of just doing absolute dog shit and being crazy. Like, I like that. I think you need a bit of that. Alfredo, very solid carry player. Madge, very good, dependable mid player. Ben, I think his limited hero pool might be a problem in a 3-game series. I would say don't ban the Zeus. Give him the Zeus. The Zeus is not the one. Just ban this OD. He actually knows how to play this hero okay. And Kara is the carry, isn't she, for Too Hot for Dota? So yeah, Alfredo versus Kara. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
There is sort of an interesting subplot here that the previous GTI winners, Live Laugh Luton, their offlaner was NPR, and their pos 4 was Emu. And now they are against each other on opposite sides.
Oof.
Emu brought in as a stand-in to elevate Mancraft to the next level in NPR.
Both
plus 3s as well, interestingly.
Yeah. What I want to know is, Plague, what happened to Live Laugh Luton? Because they won it, didn't they? So...
NPR was seduced away by Too Hot for Dota.
Yeah, but the whole team collapsed. Just because
no, it didn't. Yeah. They became Jeff. Most of
there was a big scandal. There were all these allegations that came out. They had to shut down shop, set up under a new name. So yeah, it was a big embarrassment at the time, you know, especially for Redless and Toffee. You know, it was a shame, but it was good that all that stuff came out.
I just want to know, why isn't the mainstream media reporting on this?
Yeah.
Why isn't the mainstream media covering this? It's all just a big conspiracy. This is all Epstein. It all goes back to Epstein, I'm sure, somehow. The death of Live Laugh Luton. Shocking.
They actually won the coin flip. No.
That is funny. That was a 50-50 chance of being a good joke, and it worked. Nice. Yeah, there's no prize. Is there? No, there's no prize.
There is a prize, which is you get to select a charity of your choice, and then a fundraiser will be put out for it, plus the community will give into.
Well, given that a good friend of mine is currently very poorly with cancer, I personally would select a cancer research charity, but maybe I should just make a donation in his honor at the end of this.
Alrighty, into the game. So, CK, the new hot, sexy hero. PA,
not on
out favour a bit.
On Gino though.
Straight up Lesh ban.
Gino played CK Upland today and it was not good.
Oh, was it?
It's why I can't say this shit. The people listen to you and they do bad things with it.
Gino was a +3 CK player before I came along. Let's keep that clear. I'd say the main difference between these teams, they're all very, very good. But I'd say Too Hot for Dota is a much stronger pos 1.
Yeah,
Mancraft was a much stronger mid player than Too Hot for Dota.
I think that's absolutely right, yeah.
So it's going to be interesting how that develops. Like, you might see Mancraft winning these early games and then Kara clutching out late, or it might just, if Ben can get a good start, it might just be a pure stomp.
10 seconds.
I would honestly, I can't remember the last time that, other than on OD,
5 seconds remaining.
that Ben really took charge of a game and was doing good stuff.
Radiant
I feel like he plays mid a bit like I do, which is he's not that good. and just likes to play there. I feel the same way. My mid performances tend not to be very good, and I also tend to. I don't have a limited hero pool. Problem is, I have a limited pool of heroes I'm actually good with mid. It's about 2 heroes, and even then it's barely acceptable. So I understand. I think that what Ben should do instead of focusing on a handful of heroes, especially ones that aren't particularly good like Zeus, should expand and just say, you know what, this is a hero I can play. I'm going to run it mid, and even though it's not your classic mid, I'm going to fucking take it there and try and win the lane with it. I think that would be better than just running Zeus or Pugna and just being like, well, this is what I can play. It's like, well, okay, but are those heroes good?
I did have a moment of pure terror this morning when playing with you, Ted, where you said, oh, I'm just going to play Jakiro mid. I was like, yeah, fuck it, Jakiro mid, whatever. And then you picked it, and then you were like, oh, shit, I should have picked Centaur mid. I was like, this is his fucking hero pool, man. What is going on?
Dude, the Centaur was so good,
he's
mid.
Picking Jakiro, then cursing he's not picking Centaur mid.
Dude, I'm not kidding. Especially against Wendy, she cannot touch you. You bully the lane, and you can stun her and damage her. You don't give a shit about win run. Like, it's so good. You get farmed so quickly. Your whole team can engage and disengage really fast. I'm actually a fan of Centaur at the moment. I think he's actually pretty good. Just another big strength lad. We've been saying how strong big strength lad's at. I'm not telling you. I'm not kidding you. He is so fucking good.
It looks like PA might be in the pool.
Maybe they're
Too
not
hot for
afraid.
Dota have the choice.
Maybe they're not afraid.
Can do the old classic ban Primal pick PA.
Dire team
They
pick.
ban
Necro?
Radiant team pick.
Jakiro. Okay.
Why do the lads always want to pick Jakiro first?
They do. It's just a staple, just a classic. Well, when you're, I guess they prefer to save their like carry pick for 18. And given, I think with the slight demise of PA, there is no carry so good you can just pick it and say fuck the counters.
Yeah. Do you know what? I don't think the Primal into Jakiro is actually much fun. I'll be honest with you.
No,
I think it's pretty bad.
So I think now the Radiant probably have to ban PA because, like you say, the Jakiro really ruins Primal's life.
This is Sisethwa. Didn't Sisethwa play Shadow Demon last night? Am I going crazy?
He did. He's a very good Shadow Demon player.
He is.
5 seconds remaining.
I think this hero is a much better first pick than Jakiro myself. I honestly believe that this final is Mancaf's to lose. I think they're a very good balanced team. Alfredo's limited carry hero pool aside, I think they're a pretty good team. There's the PA ban.
So Dart got rid of it. Interesting. The one thing I will say, I've been pondering this CK hero. I can't see a carry that counters it right now. Like man to man, horse to horse, beats it.
10 seconds remaining.
And that's kind of scary.
What about a
then
Terrorblade? You're not worried about a Terrorblade?
I don't. I'm worried about it lagging and killing my PC.
Nice jump,
But I feel like if
Or
CK
sempre
finds
just
the right
resu
one,
bed
which is not
for
that hard to do,
55
because they
months.
look different, he just fucking destroys him. TB does better than most other characters, though. I agree. He's not like as losing, but I can't think of one where it's like.
So,
you just
do you want to hear his biggest problems?
Okay.
I'm gonna say troll is not bad.
So
10
Naga
seconds
Siren,
remaining.
he's at a 4.8%
5
disadvantage
seconds
against
I suspect
Naga
that's
Siren.
very few games, right? That like
That's
if you look at how many games played.
17,952.
That's not that many.
He is 52nd in popularity and there's a 54% win rate at the moment. Sand King, he's weak against Sand King apparently.
Yeah.
PL, so there's another counter. PL possibly.
So it's illusions then, basically.
Timbersaw,
Yeah.
because he's strength, and Medusa.
10 seconds remaining.
So those are the heroes that he struggles against.
5 seconds remaining.
I think is Spectre on there at all? I was thinking Spectre maybe.
So Spectre
Dire
is. Oh wow, Spectre is. I'm just looking. Oh goodness, hold on. I'm looking. This is Dota buff. I'm going off. Spectre is more or less 50-50. Spectre actually is
10
slightly
seconds
disadvantaged
remaining.
against CK. That's this
5
month.
seconds remaining.
I should check this week, but it doesn't go that far.
It might do. It might do this patch. I know it sometimes can sort by it.
So yes, I can do on patch 734.
But it won't be 7.34D, will it?
No, indeed. So yeah, this week. Oh, so actually, I changed it to this week, which allows for the D patch, I guess. Sand King is the best counter, then Naga, then Tide, then Medusa, then Timber.
Oh.
And he counters Night Stalker, OD, Nyx, Viper, Ogre. Apparently, this is called a Dota buff.
Viper is funny. You just
Blow him up.
He just turns up, spits on you, and dies in half a second for the entire game. It's so funny. So we have, I think this is the full support combo set out.
Yes.
Now we're going to have the first core revealed. Probably
Primal Beast
Ben's
is in there.
hero.
Could be Primal Beast.
Yeah, you could still run Primal Beast. And you got a... I will say Primal Beast and Shadow Demon seems sad.
It is, yeah. But it maybe, I mean, you know, we've said it before, at least he's using his ult, say, on Primal Beast instead of on a carry. But
exactly.
that does kind of mean you're taking one of your cores out of the fight and just being like, well, at least it was me, but it's oh, there's a Dawn, okay.
Yeah, so there's NPR's hero. So now probably Alfredo's hero and maybe Madge's hero?
Maybe.
Because you kind of know what you're going to be playing against because it's Ben. His hero pool is fairly limited. You know, Pugner still in the pool, Zeus still in the pool. It's probably one of those two.
I mean, I'd be happy with him picking either of those myself, but
yeah.
Even though, like Ben, I would be supremely confident that I would.
He does play Primal though.
He does play Primal.
Yes, that's true. But I don't know if he wants to play it into Jakiro and Lion. It seems pretty sad.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about Science with Ben.
Yeah. Oh, true.
Yeah,
True. DP.
So there we go. That's Madge's hero.
I mean, it's not unplayable against Shadow Demon. It's just a different kind of play style.
But you're thinking about it from your perspective, Ashwin. You're quite good at Primal Beast.
I have no reason to suspect that Ben isn't good.
We've seen Ben crush way too many games to say he isn't good at Primal. That guy, it's like one of his most dominant ones, I'd say.
But I don't know if we've seen it against Jakiro. I know it seems silly, but I've seen it.
Well, it doesn't matter because he's on his team. He's playing against Shadow Demon.
I got to keep saying that. I've got to stop saying that. I'm not really paying attention. Sorry, I watched a TV show called Sector 11, and it was kind of fucked me up. It's really good. I'm like two episodes in, and it's a very, very good show. So I'm kind of just thinking about that. Apologies. I'll get in focus. I'll focus up. Too hot for Dota. What is that a picture of? Is that a flask of some kind, or is it a thermometer?
I believe it's.
I'm going to say it's a thermometer.
It's a very
chunky.
stylish.
It's a very.
It's a chibi thermometer.
Yes, it is a chibi thermometer. Okay.
Viper.
I expect nothing less from the anime lovers on Too Hot for Dota.
Scum.
So actually, we got the double flex pick. Really, I don't because I can't say confidently right now which of these is +3.
Yeah.
I think it's more likely Madge Viper than Madge CP, but it could be either. So they're keeping it hidden, and they're also not showing their +1. So they're saving +1 last pick for Alfredo to get him a good matchup against Kara.
I've been forgetting the GTI overlay. There it is. After Hroga made it for us, I should probably have clicked on it.
Dire team ban.
Pugner.
There's a Pugner.
Okay, I wish I just knew these Dota matchups. What the fuck is Pugner versus Viper like?
I think it'd probably be okay, to be honest.
I feel like you're both.
I haven't got any issues with it. I'd play it.
I think if Viper goes on you, you can decrep yourself. If you're both 6, I'm wondering. I think if you get a Q off on him and start sucking him, I think you would win that trade. Because...
Absolutely. Look, the number one thing that stops Pugner from winning a trade is insert Ted comment.
Stuns, I'd say.
A stun, correct. And Viper has no stuns.
He has 4 stuns. What is going on in the background, Ashwin?
5 seconds remaining.
Huh?
The noise.
Oh, let me change some sensitivity.
I think you're on the wrong mic.
Oh, is that right?
Well, it sounds like you're in a car. Yes, exactly, Stanis. It sounds like Ashwin's driving.
Hello?
Or like you're
It
next to a
sounds
washing
fairly
machine.
normal to me, to be honest.
It didn't just then, though, surely.
Is it better?
So talk about it.
10 seconds.
Yeah, that's
remaining.
better.
Hello?
That's better. That's better.
5
Sounded like a
seconds
big
remaining.
fan or a washing machine in the background there. It's not just me. Chat noticed as well. Yeah, it's not just me. 150k on the Mancaf.
Yeah, I should lay some bets down. I want to see this final pick, and then I'll stick some. Remember, it's too hot for Dota, favoured betting wise. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not
they're
a
pretty
believer.
favoured in terms of chat sentiment. And who's gonna? I still favour them.
10
I had them as my
seconds
winners at the
remaining.
start. I'm gonna have them as my winners at the end.
5 seconds remaining.
If Mancaf has
Although
a million fans.
the only issue I have is with Too Hot Dota is Ben stonks have gone down quite a bit.
Yeah.
I don't really rate him anymore.
Ben Stonks down. You heard it here first. Don't hodl Ben Stonks. I'm hodling Madge Stonks, in all honesty.
Ten seconds.
All right,
remaining.
let's get a Flax Peepers if you're here to
5
support
seconds
Mancaf,
remaining.
and a Flax Nuke if you're here to support Too Hot for Dota. Curious to see. Ashwin just types a 1. So we got some Flax Peepers. This is some Mancaf fans. Got some nukes as well coming out for Too Hot. It's pretty
It's
close.
very even.
Radiant
Wow.
team
That's very even.
Alchemist. Holy!
Ow, and
Very
Chemist? Oh, what? I did not see that coming.
Mr. Allen.
All of these
Are you-
heroes like an
are you
eggs.
Crazy?
I don't know what this is.
That's they've just sent it.
They're really just owl pickers.
5 seconds.
What do you pick versus owl? What do you build on owl? Is it still Radiance, I assume?
Right, and then we're just gonna go.
I mean, if you're picking a carry
Just
here,
do
I'd say
Ursa.
Monkey King looks pretty fucking sick. I'd say Slark looks okay. I don't know who else you'd pick. Spectre?
Okay.
Choose your hero.
Ooh. I don't know. I kind of like.
I mean, I like it, Spirit Breaker. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's decent, and I think it can surprise. It can like easily kill Ben. It can surprise him, and I do rate that.
I'm gonna put 100k on Too Hot for Dota here. I think this Al the Chemist is gonna go really fast.
Do you know what the sad thing is? I can't bet. When I try to bet, it says, no, you can't bet. You've got infinite siders. Because it's my channel. I can't bet. I'm incapable of betting.
Well, next GTR we'll do it on my stream.
Funny jokes. We have a laugh here. We have a laugh.
This is the only thing keeping you afloat at this point. Got nothing left.
Oh, you say that until
5 seconds.
a good
Until
top
Rust
fight
RP.
happens, and the Rust RP happens,
Yeah.
and then you're back in the money.
Back in it. Nearly had 2k subs. Need to sell out a little more and do what the people want instead of just fucking playing XCOM Long War over and over again. I'm only allowed to place 0-point bets because my country doesn't trust gambling. What are you, Dutch?
What are you Dutch? Sounds like such a serious insult. I
What
don't
are
know why.
What are you, Dutch?
What are you Dutch? You sound like you're really. I don't know why I find that so fucking funny, but.
He's Dutch. There you go.
I like that is extended to channel points. Like, is there some way to convert channel points into
No.
something more realistic? I have no idea.
I guarantee you it's just Twitch being careful. I guarantee you it's just them being like, so you're telling me that gambling is outlawed if it involves computers? Fine. Then just fucking, they can't do any gambling. Because you don't want some dickhead raising a point and suddenly everybody's eyeballing Twitch. Just ban it. Who cares? Who cares if the Dutch aren't watching Twitch anymore because they can't gamble.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
I mean, Twitch doesn't get any money from channel points,
Right. So just ban
so
it.
fuck it, just bin it. Maybe that's like an Omega Chad move. If like one country has a complaint about one specific feature, you just delete every feature apart from just watching the stream.
Yeah.
You're just like, well, fuck it, we're not gonna have anything.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be a giant. space
Charlie is
crab.
watching. Nutkin, do not disappoint Mrs. Nutkin. So the lads were nervous in the lobby. They were nervous.
Really?
Yes. There is a lot of sweat on these hands right now. These lads are shit.
This might be the biggest Dota event of their careers.
Yeah. I mean, certainly in terms of nobody watches their Battle Cup wins. Nobody watches their pub games. Now they got 560 people watching.
This is the peak.
The GTI finals. Esports.gg wrote about this moment, and now it's arrived. And who will whiff their blood
soon
grenades?
we're gonna get a Forbes article on it.
Stubbsy's gonna write us a nice article about the Goon International.
Here we go. They've been spotted.
Eri, stop talking. You are the enemy of fun. 6 of these players have been here before. All right, we're trying to make it dramatic.
He's trying to
shit.
Peter Drury. This is not so good from Susceptor.
He really
He's
believes
doing
he got the bounty rune, to be fair. So suddenly it's actually very good.
It's very good from Susceptor.
There might be a quadruple bounty runing. No, triple bounty runing for Radiant.
You don't just have to be right, Eri. Sometimes just let the poetry speak for itself, brother.
Now, would you have taken? Would you take getting a first blood on Alk over getting extra bounty rune gold?
Oh, I don't know. I think you probably take the bounty rune.
That's the easy option, but
First
it
blood
would be
is
very
that's the
it would be very
risk-free
Chad
option.
to see a alchemist doing his little countdown.
I mean, the thing is, the bounty rune is worth what? So to him, it's 100 gold, but first blood is worth like 400.
Yeah. Yeah, the bounty rune will be 80, I think. Yeah, but it's just double.
Well, the thing is, you always have Grievel's Greed now, so it doesn't really matter what you level.
Oh, wait, so she just didn't level anything?
Yeah, no, you just have it.
Yeah.
Oh, so then
Yeah,
it was a big fuck up, Kara. I see.
It was actually, yeah. For the
Nothing was
Zephyr
level.
First Blood.
Yeah.
Ben is broken out his pug nut. He came to play.
And he's kind of crushing these first few
Yep,
waves.
he's doing well.
92.
Yeah, well, it's very easy when
Should
you
be
can prep
10
a match
3 or
whenever you want to do anything.
And it's interesting that Ben is, normally Viper is like the enemy of like you can't walk into the wave and CS better, right? Like range v range, you want to be the person who stands
I'll wait
closest
till
to
Viper
the
gets level 2 poison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll
of course.
see.
But for the moment, he's been able to.
Before level 3, the Viper lanes are very. They're like, I'm doing alright,
Here we go.
and then all of a sudden I'm like,
Here we
fuck
go,
hell,
it's
lad, I
pain,
can't go
yeah.
to lane anymore.
I think the key is
Exactly what Madge is doing here, though.
no.
He's taking a lot of harass.
Ben needs to. I think he don't take any levels in Netherward. Obvs. He just goes like max decrepify. 7-second cooldown at max level. That's fine. Because it lasts 4 seconds, well 3.5. So basically half the time you can be decrept. He just needs to make sure he's got mana. And then the Viper can't really kill him, especially once he gets 6. With the suck, he wins that trade. Decrep the Viper, max level Q, and a suck, and he's a slow ass little snake.
It's interesting that Radiant haven't really got a stun at all, aside from the Spirit Breaker, right?
That's true.
Offlaner is a kind of pushy, team fighty, but no stuns.
Yeah.
The other support is you put them in the bubble, but they're safe for that duration at least.
Yeah. You can set stuff up, but this Spirit Breaker better have a hell of a time.
Exactly.
Compare that with the other team. They have 4 stuns. And stuns win games!
Stuns win games.
However, Mancaf does have Radiant, which as we know is apparently the Goon's favourite. I think that's right.
Yeah, stats-wise, Radiant has been much higher percentage of winning at GTI, apparently.
Oh!
What? Oh, it was a slight attempt, I see.
Simply.
Yeah, that's just kind of what happens when you're playing Viper against. You become even more green.
See, look at him
He's
getting
really
his
not
ass
trading
kicked.
well.
He can't. He had a big stick, though. So that is something.
He did.
He needs to do this thing called buying a raindrop.
He does, I think. He also probably needs to do some more, like, aggro pulling, rather than trying to walk through the creep wave to orb hit.
The lads hate that. They hate that, Blake.
They could be in trouble here. It's actually his busy. He's just very fast. And
He's just a speedy little fucking gremlin.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like he has boots, but no, he's just bugged it.
If he gets both of these, that would be pretty big. But he might miss out on level 5. Oh,
I think Viper's at least going to deny this because he's got boots.
If Ben will die if he goes for this. Yeah. Let's chill a little bit. You don't have your Decrepify.
He missed a few. This is the problem. If you nether blast to kill creeps early on, you just set them up for denies. It's a problem. I play a lot of heroes like this. Like my Puck, I always fucking forget that you can't kill the range creep at full health. Hey, he's dead. They got him.
Yeah. This is it gets easier at level 6, but this is the worst level.
Yeah, it does. But they picked into this. Remember, they chose this. They're like,
I think it'll be alright.
We'll pick the bug into
It'll be alright. It'll be
no,
alright.
I think his lane should have been alright. He fucked up a bit there.
He did.
That was not like a good representation of how the lane should be going.
Tower is under attack.
That was Ben, not Pugner. Let's put it that way. He needs to get level 6 pronto. Okay.
Well, actually, surviving this first Viper Strike means he probably will get that 6 now.
Yeah. Because Viper is slow.
I don't know why he's just standing outside of XP range now.
I would really hope that a support comes mid for this 6-minute rune. This is very important now for
this
Ben's
is a vital
lane.
rune.
Is someone, probably Lion most likely, come to the bot rune.
Oh man, I don't want to see Viper win a game.
Someone in chat has also pointed out, why does he have a magic wand on Pugner?
I don't know.
Viper has one active spell that he casts once every 50 seconds.
It's a very good point.
So that is a situation where if there's a Lion there, that Viper maybe actually just dies.
Yeah, this Viper
why
is
it's very
rich.
important to con with your supports and have them come for these 6-minute runes. Because now there's a double damage Viper with ulti raring to go, and you still are not level 6.
He's nearly level 7.
Yeah, it's just getting worse and worse.
This was the issue with if you let Viper deny. Oh shit! If you let Viper get a couple of denies on you, you just kind of that's it. If he gets ahead of you, it feels so bad.
I think all other lanes are pretty much dead even, right? It's only this
It's very
mid lane with
close,
this
yeah.
bit. I mean, and even in CS wise, it's fine for.
I mean,
for
look at the carries.
It's an armlet rush
on the Alp.
It is an armlet rush
against the most dots.
I'm guessing it's armlet silver edge, something like that. Really fast.
I'm guessing it's
silver
dog
edge
shit,
enabled
personally.
build, and then going. Or maybe it's like an
Ben's
armlet
hit
and then
6.
farm
Here
roam.
it comes.
He's sucking.
That was poor. That was very poor. You can't do this. You can't do this, team.
They're sucking. It's a.
They're both sucking. Zoe sucked a
Zoe's
creep.
sucking Ben, and then Ben's sucking Madge.
Right. Lane should get quite a bit easier. Yeah, I mean the armlet is it's a build, but you really are gonna have to win this early game.
Yeah, they're. Like I said, I think they're just planning to go with Pugner
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
and trying to roll them.
it's a decent strat of it, so we'll see how it plays out.
I've found in most of these continuing games, it's kind of hard to execute these early game teams on this patch. Like these, just stomp them and they won't get any farm. They always seem to find some farm, and it only takes 1 or 2 cock ups and then you're done. Still, they are having a pretty good start on this Alk though. 51 CS, farming some small creep stacks.
Yeah.
But so look at Alfredo's farm and Alk's farm. It's almost the same.
Mm-hmm.
The Dawn and the DP's farm very similar.
Yep.
The difference, I guess, is the Viper is slightly ahead, but not that much ahead. All the supports are very similar. This is very poised. We definitely have the two right teams here. Oh, he ran out of mana,
Viper's lane is really very
noob.
difficult now.
Yeah, now it's very hard. You
The
don't have
thing
the
that's
speed. Sorry, go on.
Massively boosting Viper is he got the first blood.
Yeah.
Because no other action had occurred in the game. And that has given him like 700 more net worth than Pugner. So that's the difference at the moment, regardless of CS.
He's scared now, though.
He is. Now look, he's looking. Now he's standing in the wave, like walking forward confidently. It's the Pugner.
This is exactly
this
when,
doesn't
like,
work anymore.
This is exactly when like a Spirit Breaker should just gank and put this Pugner back in his fucking
Put him in the bin. Because if you interrupt, even though it's on like a fucking 10-second cooldown, a 7-second
cooldown.
Also,
Spec has Shadow Step as well, so Spec could get like a lovely little kill on the Pug if they actually linked up.
They're all just shitting themselves.
But that requires comms from Nutkin, and I don't think we're gonna get comms from Nutkin.
I honestly just the lads are terrified, boys. The lads are terrified.
I think it's like. It's always been interesting that all of Goon TI, there's not been a team that really does early support rotations.
Look who's coming mid, though.
It's always been mids who are rotating and going for ganks in a very sort of traditional way of playing Dota.
Nutkin might come here.
I think he's just heading back top.
Yeah, no,
They got DP now.
a very honourable affair in the mid lane.
Yeah. Strictly 1v1, apart from a brief rude interruption by Zoe Potato. I think if I was Radiant, I would want to use this DPR, right? Like you go top and take this tower and start shutting down
Gank
outspace
on the Spec, but they're sending in rotats, and Emu is probably going to pop his ult. There it is. Zoe down. They have the charge on NPR, and he is also. He should be going down. I don't know why Nutkin abandoned ship.
Sure.
Whatever.
Oh, hello. There's an
One
invisible
bash and it would have
Pugner
killed
here.
him there.
Dyer's bottom tower.
Don't know about this.
What
Does
does the
DP
invisible
have any
Pugner think
silence?
they're doing?
No silence.
Problem is, whoever Ben goes on, they just get saved by Zedethwa.
Yeah.
They need a few more. They need Jakiro. Jakiro doesn't have TP, so Jakiro actually cancelled his TP to not avoid dying in that fight. So yeah, this tower probably will take a hell of a lot of damage.
Plus rep.
It's got the bots.
Viper does have the bots.
Dyer's
I think this is right.
You know, Kara is making money.
If they're gonna look how much time this has taken them to take this tier 1. If you can hold them up at all, you can get 2 towers for this. Just do that. Yeah, they got that one. And they're losing their top tier 2. Go push, where push!
Radiant's top tower
Where's Jakiro? No! You get 2 for 1.
What are these lads doing, bot? Just fucking get the tower. Here comes the deny.
Oh, it's a nice try.
That was
Genuinely
unlucky,
nice try.
matey. Unlucky, matey.
Matey potato.
A matey potato. Hello, I am a Zoe now. Me amo Zoe.
Wouldn't that be?
Here comes the Spectre rotation.
Wouldn't that be? I love.
Yeah, that was I love Zoe, wasn't it?
Oh, no, I didn't think that's...
Well, you did Spanish, but my name is.
Mi amo.
Yeah.
How do you say it in Italian then?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Any Italians in chat? Come on, there's always a couple loitering about. It is Zoe. But last night I was confusing Matey for Zoe because he changed his name. Mi chiamo. Mi chiamo.
Mi chiamo.
Yeah, right.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What happens to the stun? Oh, nicely timed. Oh, trouble for Alk. Oh, nice ice path, nice macro fuego.
There's 4 poisons. If the poisons pop, the guy will drop.
Oh, the dawn is so low. Click. He's down. Spirit Breaker coming in with a charge. Then
Okay,
dead.
Breaker.
Oh no, Kid dead too. Kill Madge. Kill Madge. Ice path.
Help him, Sethwa.
Sethwa with a minute save.
Just kill the Jakiro.
He's lying round the side. Does have finger. Zabzazu!
4 for 2.
Kazama!
I think if Shadow Demon realised how many poisons he had on the out was dead. just didn't pop them at any point.
Yeah, and actually let Kara some very nice toggles as well to survive it when it did pop. But that's a DPLT for naught. The second DPLT, I'd say, for naught.
Top tower is under attack.
Pudge. Lion is thinking about it. Do it, matey Zoe.
Matey
Up
Zoe.
into the trees.
Mi chiamo.
Matey Besciamelli.
Hello! Soy
Wisdom ring
matey
claimed.
potati. Je m'appelle matey potati.
Right, Zoe TP top there. I would have gone straight to the other wisdom rune, to be honest.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So after a brief interlude for an armlet, Kara's going back for a more normal build of Radiant Speed to Travel.
Yeah,
Well, the armor did
I think
work.
it's fine.
The
It's
armor
fine.
did work.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be quite hard to toggle in fights, but it's fine for a little bit of early fight potential.
XP difference?
The XP difference is 2k. No,
No, it
it's
is
not. It's
100
150.
130. Not even. 122. 124, sorry.
Net worth is also
There you
looking
go.
pretty
Thrilling.
tight.
You want to see net worth? Okay, now you lot. Honestly. There
Net
you
worth
go.
is
If you-
it's a 2k difference.
very
It's almost
close.
a 2k
It says
difference.
it right there.
But the
You
it's
want to see
interesting that
buyback status? Yeah. None of them have
The al-
buyback. There you go.
the Alchemist team is not as far ahead as it probably should
What?
be net worth
What?
wise.
What? Trouble for Ben? He dead.
He was very out there against all 5.
A plague death. So
Yeah,
Five
it's,
first
it's not
pressure,
really a
fantastic.
plague death because it's not really near anything.
well,
It makes sense. I think he just got charged and had no idea. It
So,
makes sense if he was like on a wave or something.
do you know what I would like to see? NPR, go and click this tower, which is on like 3 hits up here. Someone, please. Look at all that farm. Stack that! Oh! If I walk past a camp, I look up at the time. I will be honest with you. I don't go out of my way to stack, but if I'm walking past a camp and the time is right, I'll either stack it or I'll farm it myself. Go and stack that.
I'm doubting that.
It's true. It's true. I mean, I generally stack it for myself, but it's getting stacked. I hit the building! No!
No, that's my point. I think if you're not going to take the camp, you probably won't stack it.
No, that's true. I'm very selfish when it comes to dotes. Hello!
There's some ghosts.
Bit of a weird ghosting.
The ghosts
Not
are just
even-
sort of
not even
milling
near the
about
tower
at the
yet.
moment.
These are the scaredest ghosts I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Very cowardly ghosts. Casper the Cowardly Ghost, isn't it? Isn't that a show?
I think he's just called the ghost. I didn't realize he was cowardly.
May have just added cowardly because I like the
No, I think
alliteration.
Casper.
Casper the
He's just-
friendly ghost.
He's
Like
a
a
friendly
friendly
ghost.
ghost.
He's not cowardly. Maybe
cowardly
he is
at
also
all.
cowardly.
He's kind of got a cowardly look to him. I mean, this is a massive.
He's
fight,
he's
by the way.
very friendly looking. Oh, if they get the kill on
They
Alfredo,
get
that's pretty
Alfredo.
big.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Still a 2-for-1.
And Tower held without really much difficulty.
The
Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's what I was thinking of.
Who?
Courage the Cowardly Dog is a show.
Okay.
Casper the friendly ghost. I think it was just Casper the ghost. I think the
I
show was.
I thought he was just a
I
ghost.
think it was called Casper is Dead. That's the name of the show. It was,
Yeah.
it was a kid's show. Casper is dead.
Casper? Oh no, he's fucked, mate.
Casper, the ghost of a child. My God, what a dark show. Wow, it was Hanna-Barbera back in the day. Went off.
Yes,
went a bit dark.
Wonder what the lore behind that was. Wonder if they explained why Casper is a ghost.
Let's find out. Casper the Friendly Ghost. It was created by Seymour Raitt and Joe Oriolo. So
Casper gets whacked.
he's a cute ghost child with a New York accent who inhabits a haunted house along with a community of adult ghosts. Casper, however, is a nonconformist. He would rather make friends with people. He packs up his belongings and goes out into the world hoping to find friends. However, most people that he meets are scared of him. Casper the Friendly Ghost, origin. What is the backstory?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a kid who died of pneumonia in the comics.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. So, I mean, bear in mind that for kids of the time, the 40s and 50s, this would not have been uncommon.
Dire's top tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
So, I'm sure that it was just like, maybe in a way, kind of heartening.
Maybe it was quite nice for them. They'll be
Yeah.
like,
They were thinking,
little Jimmy
yeah,
is just being a
he's
friendly
just
ghost.
a friendly ghost now.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
In New York accent, ghost. I'm ghosting here!
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Right, the round 2 for mid tower. But this time Viper Shard is online. And it looks a lot stronger than the push.
Dire's middle tower.
Wow,
Trouble!
wow, wee wow!
Trouble! Trouble! This is certainly a
Man
fight.
on! That was well executed. Oh shit, they did get the lion, but it's okay. And push. You want to push quickly, huh? We got Jakiro Pudner. How about that?
They are about to lose their alcohol. I don't know if... Oh, this might be...
They're about to lose their match.
They're about to kill a Viper. That's
Wow.
a real city,
That's
by
a
the way.
city death!
That's a straight up
At
city.
city!
He's dead for so long as well. That's 40 seconds with no Viper.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Don't back, don't back,
Radiant's
don't
middle
back!
tower
Don't be
is
pussies!
Ben can finish. Oh, he mistimes it. Alright, they're happy with it. Permanent damage done.
Sure. Oh, there's a
I'm
charge
concerned
going.
for one thing though. The Shadow Demon disruption is going to ruin Alk's day with this Radiance.
Yes.
I think he might be able to like kill some of these supports. Like Lion is going to possibly die to illusions alone.
So Ben is going Octarine Shard.
What shards? Oh, okay. You can target your nether ward.
He's
and do
gone
the
for
multi-sub.
Phylactery. Okay. I think that's a bit of a flax build right there. A bit disappointing.
It's very all in on the early game, right? Like,
Yeah, but they
Eighth
do have
Elements
Alk,
Phylactery.
so
and
it
go
makes
for
sense.
It. Also, I think
What a
NPR
fabulous
normally
building.
does a more like scaling build with Deso, but he's going for a bit of a tanky one this one. So they're all pretty much all in on Alk. And the network
Partner
reflects
mid
that, right?
is meant to build Aetherlens Phylactery,
Oh, interesting.
and then Octarine,
Oh, so Ben knows his build.
and then Blink. Then
Yeah,
some
just be a
damage.
little gremlin dodging around the fights. I really like this Jakiro build though. It's just the most cowardly Jakiro build you can do. 4-star A on this. That's so funny.
That is very scared. The lads die once and they're like, I'm getting an A on this.
I'm getting A on this, boys. Fuck that.
Ooh, if they were paying attention there, they'd know that they had vision on them for that charge, I think. Although, how did... Yeah.
They may not have seen the ice path, to be fair.
True,
So,
you may not
what
have
kind of
seen it.
vision?
Well, I
Strike
just thought there
Titans
might
give?
have been some creeps nearby, but yes. But they've got that vision in the river. There's 3 bot here. Trying to push this building.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'd say we're still in the farm phase of Alk's game. Once we have BKB Blink, then we're in the fight phase. So
Yeah.
I think both teams are kind of okay to chill for a minute. Get Spectre another item. If Spectre can get Scardy in reasonable time, that's very important against Alk.
I mean, this is just standard Alk stuff. Like, this net worth difference, the fact is that Alk... I think the balancing aspect is, without Chemical Rage, Alk is quite killable. And is essentially a hero, like, half the time, really. Because this last 30 seconds has a cooldown of 60 seconds, so... You basically use it on cooldown when you're farming, run around, and if you catch the Alk out... He's worth a lot of money, that's the other thing. He's so fucking rich. And has generally pretty high levels because he's been farming alone that he's sort of like worth the
Kara
money.
can't do this.
This is
Kara's really risky.
This is pretty funny. Oh my god! Wow, that was actually close.
Did they toggle?
Yeah. So Kara toggled, and there was like one more tick came out from the Tormy, and I was like, if you mistimed that toggle, that would have been a pretty funny death.
Well, there we go. First reasonable shot of the game.
Kazar says, since when is Alk early game? Well, I'm not gonna call you out, but let's look at what Alk has. So Grievel's Greed gives you extra money when you kill creeps. So the whole point of Alk is that I mean, look how everyone say, oh, look how farmed Alk is. Alk's been farming the same amount as Spectre, but has a 5k gold lead. Some of that is buildings, but a lot of it is just Grievel's Greed. So if you make big stacks for Alk, look, these creeps are all worth extra money.
Oh, trouble.
Oh, missed the stun.
Oh, the save! Will it help?
It's not gonna matter.
So Zeth were in danger. They're all standing in front of the macro pyre. This isn't too pretty. In comes out. Goes for the stun on someone else. Nope, there's the break on them actually. Kara going in. There's the suck on this. He's going to go for the TP out. No help.
TP down too.
Just ditch.
This guy's just not going anywhere near one.
I really.
Spectre cannot kill things.
Yeah, Spectre's not ready to go. And DP, it looked like a pretty suspicious pick at the time. We'd not seen DP a lot for pretty good reasons, and it's kind of, I get the Greaves, I get the BKB, I get everything that he's doing, but it's really just not doing anything in fights, right?
I mean, I think the biggest issue, in all honesty, is they just can't take these fights. Yeah. Like, you've got this, what looks like you got DP, you get those items, you push. But she's the only one pushing. Her and Viper, I guess, a bit. But I think this is a scarier push lineup. The Pugna just melts these buildings, and then you've got to fight into a farmed Alk. I think it was a really good pick. I really do. If you had a carry that wasn't online and ready to fight, you might have to be taking these fights 4v5. But Alk is there in these fights, so you're fighting 5v5 against someone who's got 7k gold lead on you.
Alright, here we go. BKB almost finished on Alk. BKB done on Viper. Viper is ready to go.
But it's literally just BKB.
Yep.
Like, Viper not hitting very hard yet, doesn't have the attack speed. This Alk gets on top of you, you're in big trouble. Okay, Kazar, you are wrong. I don't want to call you out, brother, but
Kazar is famous.
You are very, very wrong. So.
Yeah, he's famous for having one of the worst laning stages of any carry.
Like, you are just wrong. Like, it's not even an opinion thing. It's not even what you'd consider. You are just wrong. Alright, that's just the way it is. I'm sorry. PA is not an early game hero in the same way that Alk is. That is very,
PA
very,
turning
very
up with
sweet.
a Battle Fury, guys. I'm terrified.
Yeah, she's got Battle Fury.
Run for the hills. Hide in your base.
Like, look at... This is 27 minutes into the game, and look what Alk has. I mean, that's crazy. Here comes the BKB
Maybe if we rephrase it as early mid-game carry, it will make more sense.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
that's
think
like
early
a
mid-game
Lycan,
for
but
sure.
really early game, but... I definitely wouldn't call Alk a late game hero.
Right, but there isn't a single carry in the game. There's an early game carry. Like, literally first 10 minutes carries the game. Like, this is early by carry status.
Is like a Clinks.
I like the way you said Clinks there. You put some real spice. Clinks.
I just don't like the guy. Don't rate him. He's not really a stand-up guy.
No, he's... Oh! Very nice smoke.
Alfredo is super dead.
God, these
lovely
two
little
guys
bit
are
play.
really good.
Some really nice notes. That was some really nice notes. That's
This
GTI
is what
winning
all the training, the battle cups, the scrims week on week. This is what happens. This is where it gets you.
I mean, Ari was saying in the chat earlier, these two have reams of paper about prepping for this match, so they are ready to go.
Yeah. And you know, I hope that Minecraft could bring a bit more to the table. You know, they lost.
It's
disappointingly
definitely
last year.
there's something wrong with Emu's hero right now. I say is the main problem. Everything else on Minecraft is pretty much what they normally do, but they have no playmaker. They have no team fight. Go in, be crazy with stuns. Everything that an offlaner should offer you, DP can't offer that.
Yeah, it's a really weird pick. I wonder how many times Kazar's going to try and argue this point. It's pretty funny.
He did concede. He plays mostly turbo, so that's why he maybe sees like PA turning up really fast.
I don't know what that.
And killing.
How are you talking about heroes in turbo, dude?
Well, here we go. They might try and kill. This is the classic anti-Dawnbreaker strat.
Go gang Dawnbreaker.
Go kill the Dawnbreaker.
Yeah.
And they have a very good team to do it. They can. I think Spectre is approaching the point where just Spectre and Spiritbreaker can kill this Dawn. So if NPR shows anywhere, just get charged, haunt, kill. It's a good way to take these fights.
Jonas is sad, I can tell from the way he's typing. It's lacking that Argentinian flair. He's sad. He's looking at his boys losing game 1. Not over yet. Not over yet.
Well, what do you say when the boys go in at half time?
You say lads, that's fine. We know that we lost in the draft. We just need to draft better. We know we can play better than them. We just have to pick better than them. We need to pick some more solid picks. This DP didn't work. This Viper didn't work. Let's try something else. That's what I would say. I said, don't try and pick the same shit. Let's play to our strengths. Everybody think of the best hero you could play right now. The hero you're most confident playing. We'll try and get that. If we can't get that, we'll get the second.
I think that's very smart.
Because you got to lift the spirits. You got to get the lads playing heroes. We always talk about drafts like, oh, this is such a bad pick. That Necro game the other day where Necro was like counterpicked to fuck and carried the game to like literally a ridiculous degree. If you get people on heroes they're comfortable on, that will always beat. Oh, they picked X. Doesn't matter. Just pick the heroes you want to play. Pick the heroes you like to play and are good at. Play those. Under pressure.
I like Redless's choice. Tell Emu to play like NPR. Tell Knockin to go wash his face. Are there any other famous, like, dog shit coaching moments from TI True Sight?
I don't. I think that stood out.
I feel like there's got to be some dog shit moments from VP at True Sight.
There's definitely the Boston Major.
Because they were painted as like such arseholes. I don't think they actually are, but they were certainly VP in the.
It was VP like OG, wasn't it?
Kiev Major.
Kiev, yeah. So I thought it was Kiev. So in that True Sight, because everyone is like mega OG fan, OG were like painted as like super good guys, and VP were like painted as omega bad guys. I don't know. I mean, maybe they are just arseholes, but
no.
It seems suspicious.
I just think that. First of all, I think a lot of teams talk like this was like 6 years ago. I think that True Sight, the Kiev Major, OG were genuinely one of the first teams that weren't just flaming each other when they lost. Like a lot of teams were just like that, and OG were the first ones that were like, no, let's like be positive. And it's weird to think it now because you think, oh, I'm sure they weren't really like that. Most teams were like that. Like if you think about it. TI's barely over and teams are already trying to boot this. This guy's the problem. It was really. I don't think it's even that VP. This is, I think, it's easy to see it as this is about VP versus OG because of course that's the obvious storyline. But I think it's really more about, especially looking at the TI8 and TI9 wins, that True Sight is more about the old way of thinking about coaching in Dota versus the new way of thinking about coaching in Dota, which was OG's much more positive. Arm around the shoulder approach rather than the can you guys stop fucking up, which is like the old school way.
This is a better start to the fight from Radiant.
This is better.
They didn't get Ben.
Ben is on the back
line. Ben
line.
is now free to do whatever he wants.
Alk is in here being big. They're gonna get Emu
The
very
Sox.
soon.
There
The
are
Sox are
Sox.
doing it. The finger does nothing. He's still alive on the DP. Runs into the ice puck on the Spirit Breaker.
Greaves.
He's
Greaves.
super low.
There it is.
He's Greaves. They might get the Viper here. Viper very low. Does get banished for the save. No one dead
What's
yet
happening
on
to
either
Alfredo?
team. I don't know. Alfredo was in the back lines here being stunned up. Where was he going? He tried to get on top of the line or something. He died. Where was Alfredo?
I think he was just trying to get away. I don't think he was trying to go on anyone.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he just ulted on Zoe and she got a hex off on him.
It was a much better fight. The BKB showed their strength, but they weren't focusing down one hero. You know, like, I think Viper was hitting out, DP was focusing, and Spectre were focusing Pugna. The stuns were going elsewhere, so everyone just about escaped away from Radiant. Once BKBs are down, your fight is over. They can't fight these guys without BKB. Which is a problem, because now they have no BKBs, and they're coming high ground. Zoe, doesn't, I don't think, realize, I think she can just mana drain these SD illusions whenever she wants, and it'll kill both of them.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
So that's quite a good...
She's got shards, so...
She's got shard as well, yeah, so she can always get rid of those illusions.
So, Snook says it could have been a translation thing. It could have been. I do know that a lot of the time when they do these true sites, they have to edit a lot of the teams because they swear a lot. It's a very high-pressure situation, and it's sometimes some people handle pressure better than others. So, sometimes it looks like they're being quite mean to each other, and sometimes just the way these teams are under pressure. Behind the scenes, they're all mates, but in the heat of the moment, it's very easy to lose yourself. You're playing for a major and all the rest of it. So, I mean, I feel like watching it, it does seem to paint them as overconfident and
well,
bad
I mean,
guys,
I think they were trying to make a good piece
story,
of content,
yeah.
and the good piece of content requires a narrative, and a good narrative requires
a goodie and a
the
baddie.
ending to be like feel good to the viewer.
Yeah.
And so in that way, it's like makes sense to do what they did.
You know, I will say though, Ashwin, you're a Shopify Rebellion fan, and therefore despise OG probably more than most.
I didn't despise them in that era.
Oh, that's so fair then. But even then, with hindsight, with your Shopify tinted spectacles.
Yeah.
Oh, if we are going to meet up this weekend, I'll bring the Shopify shirt.
Oh, excellent.
You can finally have it. It's still in mint condition, never been worn. It hasn't been ironed, so it's been in a suitcase, but I've got it here. I will bring it with me.
Excellent.
Hell yeah.
I'll set a reminder. I'll set a reminder on my phone. What time do we want to meet up?
Let's organise this like over.
Okay.
In chat. So chat, we are going to be at the Sheep's Head pub at 7:30. Is that all right?
Get better.
All right, I've set a reminder.
Perfect. Cheesy bacon's 3 after 3 PM, lads. That's a good pickup.
What? Cheesy bacons? What's that?
Cheesy bacon in chat says he's free after 3 PM.
Where do you live, Cheesy? We don't want you there, but I'm just wondering. If I see a single goon out, Liverpool. Oh, fucking come on, son. Yeah, there's 400 quid to get a train down here.
It's Skyping.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Kieran's gonna get HS2 there and be there in wait. Oh wait, never mind, he said. This is honestly the high-speed rail 2 thing. I wonder if people like Isambard Kingdom Brunel are just fucking spinning in their graves. Surely we could generate electricity from them. All the great engineers of the past who built things. We could just, they must be like, what do you mean you can't build a fucking railway? They must just be astonished.
I think in the past if they wanted to do something, they just got the permission from some guy who had like a lot of power, and they were like, yeah, fuck it, just do it.
Yes.
Like, they just asked the Queen, and she was like, yeah, send it.
But our
But
entire
nowadays, there's
rail
probably
network,
there's a lot of hoops.
But our entire
many
rail
hoops.
network is essentially founded on lines that we built back when we just said, no, we're building a fucking
Oh, that's a
train
good
line.
gank on the Dawnbreaker. Pick her off.
Back in my
This is how
day,
they're gonna win that game.
Isambard Kingdom Brunel was a young lad back in my day. He hadn't built anything at that point. How'd they kill Dawn? Oh, they just fucking clicked her. Alright, fair.
It was a nice little Chargerino with Spectre coming on top. And they
There
also
it
have Boots of Travel on Madge. I would not object in a super way to Boots of Travel 2 on Madge right now. And literally, you just charge Dawnbreaker and TP Mage in onto the Spirit Breakers you're going in, and then bring Spectre in as well, and just kill them every single time.
That would be quite funny.
I think that's how you win this game. At some point, of course,
Dark
will beat the Dawnbreaker and just butcher you.
There's
all,
a charge. There's a bot happening on a creep wave nearby.
Spectre has no mana though. Can't haunt in.
Oh, hello! Hello, son, where you at?
There's a cloak of
They can
fire.
dive up there if they want to.
Yeah, down you come! Nuckin's running on the spot. He's away. All right.
It's
Mancast
starting
back
to look
in the
a
game.
little bit suspicious.
It is.
They haven't secured any racks.
Yeah.
They've got nothing out of their super strong phase, and it's now looking not so good.
2 minutes remaining on Aegis. So I think that's the rest of this phase of the game's window. And then it's probably settling in for the next Roche.
So High Speed 2 is so depressing and sad. I don't even want to talk about it. But for anyone outside the UK who doesn't know, I will quickly fill you in. There was a plan. I think Cameron and Osborne cooked it up. Could be wrong. To build a high-speed railway between the south and the north with the idea of improving business connections in the north, so we wouldn't have to have all these businesses down south and people up north would have something rather than it all being focused in the southeast, which is currently the case in the UK. Because that's where London is. So, I know what we'll do. We'll build a railway so that business people can get from south to north really quickly, and then it'll be easy peasy. And they were like, okay, that sounds great. And the line was going to run from Euston to like Manchester. And it was going to be this ultra high-speed railway. It wasn't going to shave off a huge amount of time. I think it was half an hour.
It was more about capacity, right?
Yes,
if
but
you
it was like
create an entirely new railway line, the amount of capacity
Exactly.
you free up on the standard lines for industrial trains, etc.
And you can charge like a little bit more money, and it'll be business people taking it, and blah, 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 blah. Fantastic. Problem number one is, of course, when they price these things, they're like, oh, it probably cost about £500,000. And then fast forward 15 years or whatever, and they're like, £5 trillion is the actual cost. So not great. I think they were also, even in the initial phases, people were like, you do realize that that's also going to make it quicker to get from north to south. So it might just mean more businesses bringing money south because you can get there quicker. So it doesn't really solve any problems at all. And that the money that they'd spent on building this railway, they could have just spent on projects in the north to improve things up there rather than a railway. But they love these big projects, and you know, it's easy to pitch. And everyone is like, oh, a railway, oh, we haven't done one of those in ages, we should definitely do that. So now they've had to scale it back and scale it back and scale it back, and it's fucking shit. And now it's literally probably going to be the most expensive piece of railway ever built for the miles it covers. It's ridiculous. So yeah, very depressing and annoying and sad, and it's one of those things. Zoe has pipe.
Oh, what the fuck? There's a DP ult being used. When did that happen?
I think Emu thought there was a fight.
But it's actually ended, so... Oh, he took tier 2 top. Right, I understand.
Oh, there you go.
Took tier 2 top with DP ult and then TP'd in. So actually, Dara maybe flirting with going. Okay, that's an Ags gifted to Pugna. So that's the first Ags of the game.
That did nothing.
It was sucked through the nether ward, that is why, I think.
Trouble for Ben? Nope, he's good.
Fact,
Nice,
probably
lovely ice pod. Holy shit, that's nice. Wow, Viper ult used on the Jakiro. This is the slow siege they need. Just let Ben do this.
Yeah. This is the point where the charge and kill Dawnbreaker strat would be really useful. But they're too afraid to execute it right now.
So
Viper Strike's so fucking shit.
Yeah, it's
Well,
not.
Like Venom's ult is the same as Viper Strike, but it does more things.
Whoa. No, this is.
Oh, hello, that's a dead Jakiro.
They're going in.
Dawn ult comes in. This is a big suck. Ben
on
does
Ben,
finally get
actually.
stunned. They are on
That's
Ben.
great.
They managed to get the Spectre, though. Ben is still alive. He is broken. There's the banish. Lots of mana being sucked out of the lads here. Viper BKB down.
Nice
Imagine
pistol.
big trouble. He's trying to retreat. Emu is left alone. He's full health, but he's alone. So Zerth, we're going to go down shortly too. Twice. Biffed. Where's DP? They're still hunting the DP.
Been sucked. So that's... I mean, this is a lost fight, and it's lost for a really sad reason. Ben has done the buy Glimmer Cape on a mid hero, because you don't trust your support, so they got better things to do. And no one on Radiant had dust.
Are you serious?
No one on Radiant had dust.
No one? Well, Shadow Demon has dust now.
Yeah, they've all bought it now after Ben lives with that Glimmer Cape.
God. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I've drilled it into the goons. Still doesn't work.
It's a hard way to lose a fight, but it's a mistake you only make once in the game in general. Now, here they go again. This is a good shot on Ben.
This is. Ben is dead. There's your dust. Alp trying to give it the walk away.
Alp no BKB.
Dead. Very quickly. Zoe alone here. They did get a building, but I don't know if this is worth. That's a 3-fer. Dawn got out or died and then came back. I can't tell which. So this is just the melee rack. They didn't get the melee racks, unfortunately, for them. They only got the ranged racks. But Mancaf do hold, and with the use of dust, are able to see invisible heroes.
Which is why this Glimmer Cape on a mid is so shit. Because it works once, and then it's shit for the rest of the game.
I don't know why Ben didn't just buy a BKB. I really
don't know.
I mean, that is like a really good item on Pugna. Get a BKB. The Pugna Q building damage. Let's have a look.
A lot of money
What was the change? Building damage increased from 50 to 65%. Yeah, it's 15% more damage. I don't think it's worth saying, we've got to pick Pugna now. To give you some idea, I guess that went from being... let me think. So that would have been... 100, so that would have been 50, 100, 150, 170 damage to, sorry, just let me do my maths is terrible here, 180, 195, 210-ish? 210-ish, something like that. So not like the most unbelievable 221. Alright, I mean, it's not bad, but don't get me wrong, it's not like, oh, you got to pick Pugna. Without 15% building damage. Like, I don't think that's enough.
So who
sorry, Plague. The issue you're always going to have as Pugna is, just when you're thinking, I've got all my items and I'm ready to fight, all the BKBs come out. That's the number one problem with Pugna. It's just like you suddenly have these 3 or 4 fights where you are literally healing your carry and you're a mid. And their mid is killing people and you're just like, I can heal you. Feels a bit shitty.
Yeah, there was like we were saying, he had the Aether Lens Phylactery quite fast.
Yeah.
I think he was ready to go and take fights, but both of his other cores were like, fuck off, we're farming. And so he just has to be really sad and slowly his timing slips away because he's waiting for the rest of his team.
So wait, someone says it's 30% more than before, relatively. How is that? If it went from 50 to 65... You're saying, like, obviously 15 is like 30% of 50, therefore it's 30% more. I don't think that's really the point, is it? I mean, you've got to look at it as a percentage of overall damage, not a percentage of what it was before, surely.
Well, if you think of it as a buff, it is a 30% buff. But in terms of actual numbers, it's not making that much difference.
Alright, I'll tell you what, guys. Let's have a bet, and I'll be happy to pay this out. If all the teams at TI are picking Pugna mid because of 15% increase in building damage from Nether Blast, I'll eat my hat. How's that?
Confirmed, signed, witnessed.
I know never to bet against chat because Topson is going to have done something.
That's a really stupid bet, says Red. I guarantee you that the pros aren't going to be fucking jamming Pugna mid every game. I guarantee you. There's no way. Name a mid player today that is going to be jamming Pugner every game that they can get.
Tops.
He's a dazzle mid player, I think, on Thompson.
He is a mid dazzle.
Right, well, here we go. Aegis again.
Do you know something I never see the goons do, and it's such an easy play? Force staffing enemies into you. They never do it. It's one of my favorite plays.
It is a good one.
Like, someone like Madge is here. Just fucking force staff him in. You got a lion? Force staff Hex. Kill him. What now, fools? DP is off up here. Farming Ancients.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Uh-oh. Where's the suck? Zoe? There it is.
There he is.
Suck.
I mean, this is all they have to do. Is just let Ben do this.
But it feels like they're only taking range racks, right? I don't think they're doing enough damage to really threaten melee.
The joke's on you, by the way, chat. I don't have a hat that I would be willing to eat, so...
Radiant's top base has fallen.
Well, there we go. Can they get the melee right this time?
I can actually see this becoming a thing.
Dire's bottom tower is under
I can
attack.
actually see this becoming a thing. This is so
It's
good.
kind of it's annoying to stop, but
I mean, this
I think
is...
it's much it's backed up by this dawn, right?
Right, but
This doesn't work as
that's
well.
the point, is that if you drafted this with a we can't start fight because X, whatever it is, you know, they'll jump us with this,
Well,
or they've got mag, or they've got, oh dear, they are
Oh.
in.
On Pugner,
The
but
Dawn
that's
is
the
coming
Dawnbreaker ult,
in.
and Spiritbreaker is just fucked.
Oh my god,
This is
not
decent for
kidding.
Emu though, maybe we
Dead.
can get some damage in here.
Alfredo's on the back line
They're
here.
on top of
The
Pugner.
silence on the
Emu's
punch.
gonna go down.
Oh, they got two! He didn't use himself, he's dead, and then he's in the ice bath, he's dead too! That's game one! That has to be game one.
Are under attack.
Plague has a spare hat on his hat.
I
Very
do
good.
own a hat. I do own a
Very
hat.
good.
But I wouldn't eat that hat. I'm just saying, if Ben had a
Definitely
BKB,
down.
he'd be much
Viper.
happier.
Down.
Alright, call it.
Seems, he
And
seems
they
pretty
can
happy
call
sucking
it.
away.
Call it. Yeah, that's game
GG.
one.
That's game one.
That's game one. Too hot for Dota. Too good for Mancaf in game one.
Dire
I think we're
So
taking
hot
lessons
to
learned
learn.
for Radiant. I like the Spirit Breaker Spectre thing, they can do that again.
under attack.
I think it has to be with better heroes than DP though. Because the DP did nothing.
Get a hat made of corn chips.
Nothing.
That's a good idea. I'll do that. I'll get a hat made of crisps. Or I'll make a hat from chips.
Huh?
Chip hat. What? Never heard of a chip hat?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it, mate. Get in here, Ashwin. That way Ariane needs to invite one of us. A Nacho Sombrero, exactly.
Boosh. We're straight back in. Let's get some bouncing back. Master's little anime sweat lord as well.
Well, can Too Hot for Dota 2-0 this? Mancaf need a good draft. They're going to go back to what they know. Let's have a look at the strats for the Goonternational and look at Mancaf.
Nice jump, Alistair.
A Purple Penguin just resubbed for 27 months.
So, Mancaf, most picked heroes. Let's look. On Alfredo, Sven Wraithking Lifestealer. Very strength melee core heavy. Madge is Necro Lesh Primal. Emu, Earthshaker, Razor, Kunka. Nutkin is Witch Doctor, Spirit Breaker, and Granny. Susedwa is Shadow Demon, Jakiro, and Rubik.
That was Mancaf's first loss on Shadow Demon in the tournament.
Yeah.
Ooh. They're 4-1 now.
I wonder if we're going to see Alfredo pick one of his strength cores rather than go for Spectre. Honestly, I feel like Too Hot for Dota just played that really fucking well. Like, the coordination, that gank at the top tier 2, where they were so patient, they waited and they charged things up and they landed all their spells. I think it was on DP. That was a really nice jump. Spec, sorry. That was a really nice jump. Like, everyone did everything just right. And they got the kill. That kind of stuff, I didn't see Mancaf having that coordination. They had a couple of nice fights, but it felt just chaotic. It didn't feel like they quite had the same level of, here's the plan, that it felt like Too Hot for Dota did. So well played them. They won't pick.
It's one of my favorite plays in Dota 2 is, rather than smoking and blindly walking through a jungle, you just follow a creep wave. And, like, someone's going to turn up, and when they do, they're going to fucking die.
My favorite is when you see a carry and you do a little mind read. Like, when we were playing today, I was Witch Doctor. And their Luna clicked a wave, and you could see the cogs whirring her head. And she thought, no, I won't push another wave. And I knew exactly where she was going, because she'd just farmed the camp I was lurking in. Bob turned up on Primal Beast, and between us we killed her, because we had the ward down in that little high spot on the very top lane. And it's funny when you get to a point where you think, I know what this person's going to do. Like, there's only a couple of things they can do, but they might just be cautious and go back to base. But I was like, no, I reckon, because you get into the mind. Carry players are very worried about not hitting creeps all the time, understandably. So you know what's the nearest camp to this, that they think this is safe. They're not going to go into their jungle. We could have wards that could be lurking there. But that top area, the number of times you catch carries farming up there, it's crazy. That ward spot, I think, is one of the most powerful in the game for ganking the carry. I really do. Because you can come through the gate. Think how often we've done, like, they're all top. And then they come through the gate, they've got a ward down there, and they fucking kill you. No chat in the lobby, not a word. Not a word.
Now. Everyone's in the zone.
They are.
They're locked in.
They're zoning it. They're zoning it. All right, let's have a look at Too Hot for Dota. So Too Hot for Dota, 16-3. They've only lost 3 games in the whole tournament. 84% win rate. So Kara is PA Alk CK, 20 matches. Ben, as of course we already know, Ben is Zeus, Necro, and Primal. They gave him his Pugna that game, and he did win with it. To his absolute credit, he did win with it. Although I think the Viper pick was kind of a nice one. It didn't work out initially, but then turned it around. NPR, we know. Dawnbreaker, Night Stalker, Slardar, Zoe, Spiritbreaker, Lion, Shadow Shaman, Bast, the classics, the Goon classics, your trees, your Jakiros, your Liches.
I think my big problem with Viper is when you pick it only to win your lane, because you don't have anything else apart from that. And so even though he did okay in the lane, it was
they picked it before the lane was shown, right? They just had a lot of confidence in the hero. Because Pogner picked into it.
Yeah, they did, yeah. I think the thing
Misplaced.
with Viper is you can't balance him around making his laning stage weaker and making him sort of stronger, because the whole point of the hero really is that you can win the lane. And I think when you get to the pro level, winning the lane is enough. Like, if you dominate mid and their mid can't do anything, your timings are like stepped up a notch. Just like, here's our timings. If we won mid and we won safe, we just do this, 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 and this, and they cannot stop us. And we've got X item, and their itemization is perfect, and their warding is perfect, and they just close the game out. But I think if you pick Viper and you think, I'm going to win my lane, and then I'll farm a bit and everything, you're going to fall behind, because I don't know what the hero really does. Like, you ult someone, like you said, it feels like such a shitty ult. Like, you ult someone and they're just like a bit slow, but it doesn't seem like enough. It's not like some other ult. Like, Lesh ult feels really fucking obnoxious. You're just waddling around right-clicking people. They made him a universal at 25, isn't that the talent?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if you bumped it up to 20, that might make him better. Because he's going to get to 20 if he's mid. And then maybe he could become the damage dealer that you want. Because, I mean, you know, you don't want to have to fucking focus down a Viper. But equally, he kind of suffers from the same thing to me that Veno does, which is, in a team fight, yeah, it's annoying having to click him, but past 25 minutes, who gives a shit about the damage you take from fucking corrosive skin or whatever it is? Like, it is so little. It's like a Veno. Oh, it's like, it doesn't matter if this is annoying and it's damage. The fight is over. We killed 4 of your heroes, and we're going to take your buildings. It's like that kind of mega dot heroes. It's very hard to make it work, I think, post the laning stage. Because in lane, you just run them out of regen and bully them out. But after that, they just fucking kill you. And it's like, well, got some damage off. I mean, how many games I've played Veno and I'm like, huge amounts of damage, but died 15 times. This is just, they just don't care. They just buy a pipe, they get a Greaves, they didn't give a shit. Uh-oh, what's happened?
Gone to kiss his wife, good luck.
Oh no, can we hear their draft chat like last time in groups? No, we don't do that in the final. We don't do that in the final. Knocking gone, 2 minutes. Alright, well, I'm going to pop to Lou then.
I mean, it's not like we discussed with Cap. Nothing happens in the first half of a draft. It's just fucking 10 minutes of banning. We don't need casters for that. Hell, actually this is the best time for 10 to be okay. We're not locked to one hero.
10 seconds.
We all see the same thing.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
I mean, the DP had an opportunity to do everything they wanted it to, but there were like 3 ultis in a row that didn't kill towers. It was like, he came bot with an ulti, and it took like 4 minutes to kill the tower. Massive waste of time. Second ulti was the mid push, where they failed to take the tower. And the third ulti, they went top, used it in the fight. 4 heroes from Too Hot for Dota came, and they killed Emu with his ult on. It's like, past that point, you don't have a hero anymore. It's over.
Remaining. Radiant team ban.
I I agree with Ted on the balance and picks thing. I like this middle section. It was when I was drafting, it was really interesting to play with that middle bit, like the things you could think about, the different mind games, like the hero like phasing was really interesting. Because before you pick like
10 seconds
on the old one, you pick first phase, you pick your carry like second pick of first phase, and you just ban 3 counters, and you don't give a fuck. It was boring.
Dire team ban.
All right, here we go. PA remains in the pool again. Mancaf with the temptation this time.
What the lads want to do? I would.
Seconds remaining.
Yeah, I would too. I think if you're going to go out with PA.
They ain't going to go out. They're going to win this game. Their draft was dog shit. They'll pick a better one.
I think they could run that same draft with a better POS 3 and it would look doable.
I think the Dawn the DP pick was a huge boo-boo. I don't know what that was. I don't think I've even seen him play that in a tournament. Maybe he has. I don't know. I haven't seen him play it.
I think he was POS 4 for most of the tournament, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was POS 4 for LLL. And they had... No, for Jeff, even. That's what their team is now. And they had Schmupster, and then Schmupster left, and he went POS 3 and got Coopered as POS 4. There we go. They are stealing Zoe's
from an
heroes.
entry.
They're debating. They ban Jakiro, they could pick Primal here. Give that to Ben.
Yeah, I do like a bit of Primal here.
They've got a game to toy with. They do have a game to toy with. What would you ban if you pick Primal?
Other Faceless Void or like probably SD again.
Dire team ban.
Why?
I do not know.
Not sure.
I don't understand why they want to use their first pick on a support.
I can get the Shadow Shaman because it's something they've... If that's taking it away from Too Hot for Dota, it's one of their best heroes. I'm not sure about AA, man. That is not a... That's a counter pick hero. Unless you're saying we're really worried about all the heal heroes that Mancaf use, and we're just going to flick them away.
I just don't...
And the only way this makes sense is if they want to pick Alk and they forgot to ban AA.
Yeah, maybe.
You just ban the Alk then, I mean... I don't get it. I don't know why you...
CK available. Kind of, maybe it's a bit of a long way around CK counter. I don't know.
5 seconds remaining.
Feels odd.
So, we're getting to the meat of the matter shortly.
Team ban.
Pugnagon. What's left? Zeus. Zeus Primal.
I mean, if they give him Primal, that's ridiculous. They've got first pick. If they go AA Primal, what does Ben pick?
10 seconds remaining.
You've taken
Zeus,
Pugly, you've taken Odie, you've taken Primal, you take
5
Zeus,
seconds remaining.
and you can win that. We've seen a lot of Ben games in this tournament. Standing on high ground, zapping, and just looking ineffective. If you want the mods to do something, how about you ask them nicely? Could you open bets, please, mods? Something like that. Not we getting a bet, exclamation mark, question mark.
I don't even know how to do it, so...
No, me neither.
Slash prediction. It's pretty easy.
No, I'm not a mod. I'm talent. Okay.
I see.
I'm not on the production team.
You wouldn't have lasted long at Ireland, mate, I'll tell you that. We had to do it all.
Dire team pick.
So there we go. There's Zoe's one of her favourite heroes.
You've got a squishy lad and a bully.
So double pick. you're revealing a core, or you're doing some sneaky shit.
5 seconds remaining.
I would definitely take Primal.
Dire team pick.
Yep.
I mean, they do not have a quick way to stop this lad. At all. You've got AA, who's going to just die. You've got Spirit Breaker, who has to wind up his charge, and Spirit Breaker's just going to fucking struggle. The Primal Beast is going to clobber them both. This is a good pick.
I think I went briefly mad for a second. I was wondering if they should pick Clockwork here. And I thought, no, you're...
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Going full fucking barrels, shooting all these shots at once.
Wow. That is a strong double pick.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
This is not an easy one to unpick for Too Hot for Dota. I think it probably faces Voids plus a
It's Timbersaw time.
Yeah, if you have a Timber player, it would be a good time to reveal it. But I don't think NPR plays Timber.
I've seen him play Timber.
Oh, in which case it looks pretty good.
Radiant team pick.
No,
that's not good. That's really bad.
I would really go faces Void here, I think. And then you have last pick mid matchup.
10 seconds.
Oh no, you maybe have to pick Pen Zero though, don't you? I don't think you can leave Ben to last. It just gets everything banned.
Yeah, they've already banned out. Well, I mean, they banned out Necro, and
Necro's one of the badges best, so you kind of have to get rid of that. It's Zeus. Well, yeah, it's Zeus that remains, right? Primal picked. OD gone. Bugner gone.
Dire team pick.
Alright, there we go, Zeus.
There it is. I don't know how this hero does in this game.
Poorly. Very poorly.
Well, what do you pick now?
So Zeth's hero. Maybe... I don't know. You kind of need the bully. That's why I was thinking Clockwork. I was thinking a support that can really bully like around the map. But obviously Clockwork is a dogshit hero, so you can never pick. But you do need to... I mean, if they have an Earth Spirit player, I'd maybe say Earth Spirit.
I don't know if... I can't remember if Primal Beast can go through cogs or not. Even friendly cogs.
He bounces off them from the outside.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think you want to see...
broken my screen. Actually, there we go.
I prefer CK over Sven in most games.
Yeah,
right, there's the SD.
Zeth's hero again. Nice against the Slaughter.
But it's not a bully though, you know.
No, but I think they're relying on the Primal Beast to be a bully. I think he's the bully. Primal Beast.
Primal Beast with demonic purge is going to be pretty nice.
Yeah,
demonic
true.
Demonic cleanse.
Yeah, it is right. They are committing to red versus blue at the moment.
Slaughter's purple.
And Shaman's orange, but those are, I'd say those are offshoots of red and blue.
Yeah, similar ends of the spectrum. I'm happy to.
They've got some hues going.
Radiant team ban.
Earthshaker. That would have been an interesting pick.
So they're pretty confident it's a Mad Primal, so they're getting rid of Emu series. I would get rid of Legion Commander here, because I've got trauma nightmares about what Emu did to my team. So I would recommend getting rid of LC.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, let's see if they're stream sniping or not. Who's their coach?
Not sure.
Does anyone know who the coach is for Too Hot for Dota? Who's the coach for Mancap? Do they even have one?
Commander Dirty is the coach for Too Hot for Dota, and Mancap's coach is Teehee.
Oh yeah, Teehee.
There's the LC man. They saw what happened. they saw the death of Wogan's Wizards.
Or they were
and
listening.
They learned from our mistakes.
Or they were listening to stream. One of the two?
They're not.
Interesting.
One of the two?
I'm going to say they were listening.
I'm happy to cast aspersions. We know the Goon stream start.
5 seconds remaining.
I will go on the record as saying as such.
Dire team pick.
Band.
TB. I would go TB for Too Hot for Dota. It's all I can see working. And it's not a very good TB game.
I think they're picking a mid here, boys.
I think it's Primal mid. I don't know if Emi plays it.
5 seconds remaining.
If you Sunder under AA Blast, it doesn't matter, does it?
Can't remember how it works. I instinctively I said in my head, they lose the HP but you don't gain it. But I have no idea if that's true or if
I think it does.
That up.
I think it does swap.
I think it must, because it's not lifesteal or heal. It's like a special thing, isn't it?
Yeah. It doesn't.
Weaver
regains
his full health if he's ulted. I think it's similar.
Big decision. They need this win. I like their draft so far.
I mean, if you just want to be safe, it's like Tide. Tide, Meteor Hammer, you do put a ton of pressure. Meteor on Pro Beast.
I mean, Unlock could fuck a lot of the team up. It's not very goey.
Who?
No, he's not very goey.
Underlord.
Oh, it's a goey hero. It's okay. I think that it's not like you wouldn't say, "Oh, Razor counters their heroes." You wouldn't say that right now. I think it locks off a lot of what Kara might want to play.
Yeah.
Like that is Sven gone instantly.
Yeah.
Cannot play Sven against Razor in lane.
10 seconds.
I think it can only be Naga if Kara can play it.
5 seconds remaining.
TB.
I can see a Drow coming out here just because they're terrified.
Oh, Drow is so hard to play against CK though.
I can see it.
You can see it. Yeah, maybe, but it's tough, really tough. If he goes Mom Mjolnir again, or Mom fucking Mom Mjolnir, he's definitely gonna lose. I don't think you can do that much trolling in these kind of games. Bristleback carry. That's interesting. That's a really interesting suggestion.
What's going on?
Oh, is it my mic again? Sorry.
Yeah, you're just broadcasting like grrr, brr.
I'll turn down the sensitivity.
Slark.
I like Bristleback. Now that someone said it, I really like that. Funny. All right, there we go. The TP.
Okay. Select your heroes.
Good luck. Good luck. This could be the last game, or we could be going to a game 3. I really like Mancaf's draft. I think it's really scary.
Too.
I think the Zeus and the AA picks alone make Too Hot for Dota's draft seem a little weak. I also worry that this Terrorblade is never going to get a chance to come online when you've got Razor, CK, Primal Beast running at you with the pushing ability of Shadow Shaman, and they have save with the Shadow Demons, so this could be interesting.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna put 100k down again, but I'm gonna protect Mancaf.
It's a good point, Eri. Of course, they do get a TB for free with Shadow Demon, so that is quite funny.
Put 20k on Mancaf.
Well, if they lose this, it wasn't in the draft. I think that would be fair.
Yeah, it's like I feel like I'd be doing a caster's curse if I said 70-30, so I think it's 60-40 Dire. But it seems so much harder to play Too Hot for Dota's draft. Like, everywhere. It just seems so much harder to teamfight, so much harder to lane, so much harder to, like, scale, so much harder to take objectives. Yeah, the thing is, the only razors I've seen are Emu and a motherfucker, and Amar makes it look really, really good, but that might just be ATF.
Almost 5 million eggs in the betting pool as we enter game 2. We've got Nutkin on the Shadow Shaman, Alfredo on the CK, Sesethwa on the Shadow Demon, Madge on the Primal Beast, and Emu on the Razor. And for Radiant, we have NPR on the Slardar, Zoe on the Spirit Breaker, Bast on the AA, Kara on the Terrorblade, and Science was Ben on one of his 3 patented mid-heroes, Zeus.
Don't be rude, it's one of his 4 patented
Sorry,
mid-heroes.
4 patented mid-heroes.
Fortunately, the other 3 were gone.
2 banned, 1 taken.
It does make the draft very predictable. I mean, you predicted the last 2 picks from 2 hot Zotas, so either means they are very predictable or they're stream sniping. And I'm happy with either.
Oh, hello. Hello. What's this?
That's a nice ward. It's a lovely little...
Yeah, I don't think Radiant take this one at all.
I think they lose this level 1 fight.
I did like what Cap suggested, by the way, for our games. If we ever get First Blood, just literally keep running towards the other Razor, keep chasing them, and
I like that.
secure like all 4.
Yeah, I like that. Because we tend to take the runes.
Yeah.
And settle for the First Blood, but he's right. Just keep going.
Also, they were doing the right thing. Stand underneath a ward that has high ground vision and break smokes. And then escape. The Fishman style.
I wonder if he's named after the song Fishman by a band called O Slime. Japanese rock band called O Slime. Anyone in chat?
Yeah, I think that is true.
Sorry, the band is called Fishmans and the song is called O Slime. I always go the wrong way around because I can never tell which it's O Slime or Fishmans. But yeah, the band is called Fishmans and the song is O Slime. I don't know how Zeus does against Primal, but I'm going to assume it's not great.
We'll do fine.
I mean, you've got your.
Primal is not like a lane killer for a while.
Right.
You should.
You'll always be able to do a little.
I would be very happy with
the freedom.
You can interrupt his charge with a lightning bolt, and you can leap away, of course. So yeah, with a slow as well on the jump.
But as the game goes on, minus the old Zeus passive, I think Primal does better and better and better against it. Back in the day, of course, Zeus would hit like 500 damage per spell, but
back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in my day.
Primal can't kill level 2 because of Heavenly Jump. And he goes sprink, and he gets away.
No, Primal can't. Primal probably... Primal is not strong until level 4. This is the starting state I shall deliver.
Was that Khazar again, or was it someone else whose name begins with a K? What is it with lads whose names begin with K? Isn't wrong thing true? Oh,
it was Cathar. So
I don't think Primal is killing Zeus until level 6.
Khazar's ult.
Even then, I don't think Primal... It takes too long for him to kill Zeus. People.
Yeah. It's not birdie burst damage.
Don't let it catch you.
Oh, they're going for a kill bot, and they're probably going to get it here.
Yeah, nice. First blood.
That's a lovely kill, and they're going to get 2.
Yeah, they are.
Should be an easy double.
This is where the Kara diff is incoming.
Oh, gets away.
Oof.
Very nice, because before that point, if you look at the CS, holy shit, it's looking rough.
Yeah.
I think Emu just ran out of regen a bit there. Needs to buy some more.
I mean, no, it's not uncommon for TBs to just pop their meta for the first wave.
Whoa. So, yeah, that was... Nowadays, they go Q level 1, and you use it to help your POS 4, whoever with her is he's fighting. So the POS 4 will go, like, Sorry, the pos 5 will go like start training with the pos 4, and you just queue on top of them. Make it a bit easier.
So I sorry, I'm sure that's true. I was talking about Terrorblades popping meta and just fucking eating the first creep wave, so you guarantee it.
Yeah, that's what you used to do on TP for sure. But nowadays, apparently, as far as I can tell, it's reflection level 1 that he always. It's really interesting to me that Emu came back to lane with no regen whatsoever. Like, I think that's really risky. Especially versus AA, who can actually put out a decent chunk of deeps.
Yeah, doesn't really have much. Meanwhile, top CK having a final time of it as per.
I will say this
nice
new buff
if
to
he landed
crit.
some of these, but yes.
The new buff to crit has made it genuinely hard to CS because it's all like all the damage you remember is wrong.
You're right, it's crits all the time. I mean, I don't think we've seen any players in the tournament who looked out of place in terms of being too good.
Yeah.
I really think Eri did a very, very good job of vetting the potential players and being like, you're probably a bit too good.
A fitting bounty.
This could be a dead... Oh, no. Emu did not fancy that at all. Interesting. Oh, man.
Oh, it's just a bit sad because you have minus 65 damage.
4 damage. You do 4 damage.
Oh, God, Razor's cute is high damage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Probably
Charge coming mid, and the charges stop coming mid. And
See if Zoe sticks around for 6-minute rune. It's early to be here, but
I think Madge really wants to do something in 3 seconds time.
Yeah, he's feeling a kill. Kill and then get rune after. I don't know why, it feels really weird to see a Primal put down a ward, just because he's like a massive dinosaur. And it's strange to see him stop and a ward appear, you know?
Rune stop.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean,
Zoe's taking it.
Spirit Breaker is going to get it.
That's some good supporting.
Oh, setting up here. Can they get MBR? Nope, cannot.
Oh, Ben, it's fine.
I'm guessing if you have a few stacks before going in, you can probably stop most of his heavenly jump because it's based on your movement speed, right?
It's 80% movement speed.
Is it?
I think I swear when Zeus is slowed, he doesn't jump as far, right? Or he like jumps on the spot.
No, I just think it's just when he's on the spot, he just.
Oh, okay. Never mind. NVM.
I like that this heavenly jump thing, like, pretty much came from that taunt he got, his Mario jump taunt.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, they were like, what if that was an ability? Oh, how are you not... Alfredo? What are you doing? Alfredo? Oh, I would die to deny the ticket creep. It makes them so sad. Oh, Ben's had to go back to base here. Oh, Kara's not having the best of times, I must say. Oh, hello. Okay.
Yeah.
I still get him, maybe? Oh, hello.
I think if
There's
Zoe's put under there...
Emu is now here. He had to commit a fair chunk.
Yeah, if they only get...
Oh, they cancelled!
I don't know why Emu was just TPing.
Oh,
I don't know either. Really...
Okay,
that's a worthwhile rotation.
Oh, it's the carry versus the 3. Who wins?
Oh, he didn't stun. Oh no! NPR, that was so dog shit.
Yes, CK.
Oh dear.
Dire's middle
Oh,
tower is
dear.
under attack.
How did Live, Laugh, Loot, and win a TI? Eri, I think we do forget sometimes these are still goons. And goon plays will happen. And the goons are a hopeful bunch at the best of times. Oh, I thought I could just get him. And you think they're just living in hope.
There'll be trouble here for Kara. Yeah, this is dead. A dead.
So Eri and I were discussing in chat very briefly that Kara getting the second point metamorphosis is really going to make her suffer for a long old time, because
you only need one. Is that right?
You only you can get a second point if you're in a winning lane, but Kara was always going to have to go jungle, and if you have to go jungle, you need as many points in the conjure image as you can.
I would like to reveal that the Taunt build does tell you to get 2 points.
Well, there we go. Taunt blighting the game once again. I would have gone 1.
I do kind of know every Taunt build off heart.
That is what the pros are doing on Dota Buff Trackers. He has a podcast or something I saw the other day.
Everyone has a fucking podcast.
I'd love to go on the Talk podcast. So
we should have a lovely little podcast play.
Oh, I'm not invited.
Isn't this what we do as a podcast?
Yes, that's fair enough. That is fair enough.
Hell, it even goes out as episodes on YouTube. You can't get more podcasts than that.
Maybe we should just rename it. Fuck in-houses. Now it's the podcast. Featuring some gameplay in the background.
Well, this is our Subway Surfers gameplay in the
Yeah.
background to keep people focused.
Except no one's interested in what's happening.
And this, to be fair, this totally does have an official podcast. The GTO, which is pretty, I've been enjoying it. It is
a good show they put on.
Oh dear. CK
There's many up here. CK needs to be a little bit careful.
Sort of unknown little trick of CK that you can dispel with your ulti, gets him away from that gank, dispels the cold feet, walks away.
Metal was down, and this may spell trouble for Kara. There are rotations. Everyone has come in.
Bye, Emu.
Labyrinth.
Look, I can't make the honor.
This is a proper rainbow. Holy shit!
What rainbow?
The 4 TPs bot, the rainbow TPs. So it's all the different colours of the team that he's being in.
So I can't call the Jonas's channel the official because I have a YouTube channel and I might eventually upload some stuff to it.
Too late, mate. You've been.
No one
you've
watches
lost the rights.
No
You've
one
lost the
watches the
broadcasting rights.
VODs. No one watches the VODs.
Oh.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Jonas is just farming you for content.
Tower is under attack.
I'd say it's a good business decision.
Why don't you get 200 viewers? This is why I stopped uploading video streams to YouTube. Nobody fucking watches them. Who would? It's like 6 hours long. I streamed for 5 hours this morning. Who's gonna watch that?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Light misdirection.
Bong.
Oh, this
bong.
could be bad for Madge, honestly.
If there were TPs coming, then yes, but...
You just Zeus ult and Madge dies.
True, actually.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, they're actually stream stopping. I'm convinced.
Jonas, if 2K people watching a VOD, I'm happy for those 2K people. Like, if any of the vids get that many views. But you can't make a living off 2K views on YouTube. You cannot. I could tell you exactly how much you would make from that. It's probably less than the cost of editing it. If you, not that you edit it, but let's say I edited it. I mean, I know you do shorts, and they're pog. But if I took the time to take a VOD, say, of my fucking long war playthrough, and edited it down, and it got 20k views, you might think, ooh, 20k views. That is less than an hourly rate working at McDonald's. By far. So it's just not worth it.
Oh, Emu, he is actually going Mask of Madness. Fuck's sake. He's trolling.
No refunds on the bets. No refunds.
Pretty sure it's nearly exclusively like a like Midas or Yasha first item, and then go like really quick Manta and BKB and go in. What I understand the Razor build to be. Well, he's dead either way.
Oh, is he, Plague? Yes. CK fast.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
You dead? Uh-oh.
Oh, they found Zoe as well.
Oh, that is this is good for Mancap.
I'm not sure about. I think did you? I don't know how Zoe actually died there. Did the charge pushing Mage make a trample go off?
I don't know. I thought she just died to clicks and poison and shit.
Well, Mage was bashed like by the charge and Zoe died like a little bit after to Mage. So it was either blade mail damage or trample.
So Dan, Atsumi Warrior, that's not actually what most people that use YouTube really smartly use it for, because whilst Twitch is a good day-to-day thing, the money you can make from a good video on YouTube is greater than the money you could make streaming for a day on Twitch. So if you look at someone who, let's say I put out videos every day and they got 200k views, you would be making far more from that than you would from a day's streaming, unless you had like a lot of subs. Like, and those are there forever. Like, they're continually making money, and you never know what the algorithm is going to throw up. And sometimes your thumbnail or your video title will mean that it grows in popularity, and then other people watch. But the idea that people who are watching on YouTube will fire up Twitch to watch your stream is wrong. Because I don't ever do that. I don't know how often you guys are watching YouTube and don't just go to another YouTube vid. How many of you are watching YouTube and go, this guy streams, and immediately fire up the stream? Or take the time to go and look it up, follow it, check the notifications when it goes live. It doesn't happen. People don't use things like that. It's just a way of taking stuff that you've made on Twitch, that you've like earned money from through subs and stuff, and turning it into long-term income, where it sits there for years, and maybe one day the algorithm loves it and promotes it, or maybe your channel blows up and then you get more views. That's it. Ben in big trouble. The A blast goes in. It doesn't matter. Ben goes down. Gets the ult off first. There's a freeze on the SD.
To be fair, I did find your Twitch stream from a YouTube notification, I believe, way back in the day.
But that was when my YouTube videos were doing well.
Yeah, it was, of course. But I think,
that's my point.
I think a lot of streamer YouTubers do have an archive channel, though. That's the standard.
I mean, I like it mainly so that people can make edits and stuff.
Yeah.
And they can find funny clips and things from YouTube. Like, that's the value I see in it now. I do not see my streams as being particularly clip-worthy. Because I'm not collabing with some other big name. I'm just fucking playing Dotes with the lads and just knobbing about.
You are, for like 30 minutes at a time, entirely silent with the mouth hanging slightly open.
Exactly.
You know?
It's like, it's not watchable. And it's Dota, which is terrible. Like, City Skylines, I'm going to be playing that when it comes out. I do have an early access key, but unfortunately, I think it's mainly YouTube videos that they want people to make with it, and I'm not going to be able to do that, unfortunately. But I would make a Mondo Bout video, and I'm going to do that, like, when it comes out. Show off the Mondo Bout and what it's all about, try and explain to people. Oh, I've had a message from Bruno. Ah, who was it that recommended that when Silencer steals int, his head gets bigger? I think it was Heretic.
I don't know.
I think it was Heretic. That was from earlier today when I was playing with, I think me and Jito, Head were in a stack. I played Silencer. Was it Heretic? I think it was Heretic suggested an Arcana for Silencer, which is that as he steals in, his head gets bigger. And I thought that would be really funny if you had this big fucking bobblehead Silencer walking around with a massive brain.
Well, they do it with Undying, right? He gets bigger ones with
exactly.
Right?
Exactly. So why not? So I messaged Bruno, and he was like, "Ha! That's funny." That's what he said. So we'll see. If it happens, Heretic. If it happens,
oh god,
it's on you, bud. I'll take the credit, of course, but we all know. If I get the chance, and it's a thing, I'll tell Bruno it should be called Headset of the Heretical Genius. I'll tell him that.
Headset of the Heretical Genius sounds like a Razer headset, though, doesn't it? It sounds like some
headpiece of the heretical.
Headpiece is definitely the word.
I'm seeding. Why has Aries sent me a picture of a man with a giant head? Yes, I've seen this. I've been sent this 50 times on Instagram. Thank you so much. Any picture of a bald man with a big head, guess what? I've seen it.
They're going for the kill bot on Emu. Got the charge.
Oh, he's fucked.
Whoa!
Yo, that Moscow man is coming in hot.
He hasn't got it. Oh, he has got it. Oh, Lord.
Oh, but Kara died.
Oh, they killed TV!
Solo kill.
Nice!
Solo kill?
Yeah, Madge. Madge just killed.
What the fuck?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That genuinely makes no sense.
Oh no!
Oh,
the freeze! Oh no, they're gonna give up so much here.
I think Seeker's coming in.
Oh, hello! Where you at? Get back here, motherfucker! Ben jumped in! Ben jumped in! Ben jumped in! What's he doing? Clonk! Clonk! The snakes!
He's being blocked.
By
himself.
By him own illusions.
I'm like amazed that TB died while having used Sunder. That seems something went wrong there, you know? It's also a bit of an awkward jump in at the end from Zeus. But it's kind of showing what they can do. The Primal is not as tanky as he should be yet.
How does Shadow Shaman only have 5 last hits? Because the goons don't like to hit creeps. It's that simple. They, in fact, see it as unsporting. And they're worried that if they hit creeps, even when their carry's on the other side of the map, their carry will yell at them. Don't hit the creeps! That's why you don't tell them you're hitting creeps. You just subtly hit creeps. You need money. Look, you got nothing.
Almost weirder that Spirit Breaker only has 7. At least Shadow Shaman has the excuse if he has to like walk to the creep wave.
Yeah, well, you know, it's just goons, isn't it?
So you can always farm whatever. I think Vanguard Primal is not that good, Thompson, from what I've seen. I think people are just going Blade Mail straight heart. Not even bothering with and like they go phase instead of going Vanguard.
What's the Vanguard going to help with here?
So I could provide some insight on Vanguard.
Do.
At least my feelings on it. I find it is quite good if you're playing off Primal. It's obviously game. And for some reason I always find if I'm going Blade Mail Heart, if I have a Vanguard and if I don't have a Vanguard, I reach Blade Mail Heart at the same time in the game.
Huh.
Interesting. I think Vanguard definitely helps you like solo carry, you know, like solo dive, solo push.
They're looking and lurking. This is bold. So Seth was invisible.
My pick review for this game was, I think Dyer's draft is better. I think TB was the best last pick they can do, and it's not a very good TB game, which generally means you've done your draft well. Like, you force them to. You have to pick TB, and we've got already TB counters like ready to go. I think you are going to be let down by Emu's build though. This Mask Commander Sentin Yasha, I can imagine it detonating in his face.
He's obsessed with it. I don't know why. Like, if you had lack of damage, I'd understand where you were like, no, I guess I'm going to have to pick right-click items, but... got Primal at CK, for fuck's sake.
It's there is a quest to see the net worth, Ted. The hero's net worth.
Net worth is looking not good for TB at all.
No, TB's having a tough one.
So... generally with Razor, if you think about how fast Razor is, you link someone, you Q them, you press R, and then you just running after them and clicking them. So I guess the idea with the Mask of Madness is, I don't know if it's just to help with farming? I don't know quite what's going on in Emu's brain. We can ask him. If there's a winner's interview, which there will be, if they win, we'll ask, in fact, we should do winners and losers interviews. We'll pick one person from each team and we'll talk to them. And they can say nice things about Eri. Someone has to.
Yeah, he really.
Because the only time we bring up Eri is when we shit on his Kunkka.
We thank Eri every time.
Yeah, every half year I have to thank Eri. It's too much in my.
To an event and award, for Christ's sake.
Every half year, Ash would message me. God damn it! I gotta put this fucking slide in again.
Oh, that's what he does. Oh. Fantasy points. Alright, Chad, take a guess who's bottom of fantasy points. My money's on, without looking...
Mine's on
I'm going to say
Spirit
Breaker.
I'm going to say AA, but let's have a look.
Oh!
Oh! Shadow Shaman, then AA. Oh, that's net worth, sorry. Shadow Shaman, then Razor.
No, I was the closest.
You were the closest.
I was only fourth bottom.
I can't understand why a TB with less than 10k net worth at 25 minutes is fourth top of fantasy. That's insane.
He has.
I'm beginning to think
decks.
fantasy might be broken.
So the fantasy points gives you massive points for things like placing wards. Like huge. So if you've placed any wards or dewarded or stacked, I think it goes like, whew. We can count that. Whereas things like dodging a gank are much harder to look at. So I think that it's kind of like football in that the statistics that you can accumulate are kind of difficult because you sort of need to watch the game and make judgments. Like, for example, one of the things that Opta has added is clear-cut chances, right? And they've come up with this thing called XG, which is like expected goals that goes up and down during the game. Like, this is generic sports talk, not football.
I understand XG, don't worry.
So, for example, a penalty is not worth 1 XG because people miss them. So it's like 0.9 or something like that.
Yeah, of course.
But essentially, if you're not watching the game, a shot could be from a yard out or from 40 yards out. So if you just look at the basic stats and say, oh, they had 40 shots to our 7, how did we win? What if all 40 of those shots were from miles out and shit? So you'd need to look at clear-cut chances, not just shots. So that's why you need eyeballs on the game. With something like baseball, which I bring up whenever people bring up statistics, it's much simpler because it's literally a one-to-one pitcher versus batter and then fielder versus ball. And it's much easier to accumulate stats, and you can just look at so many more. And you can break it down about how often does the pitcher get people to fly out? How often does he ground out? How often does this batter hit to left field? How often do they hit to right field? Like, are they a spray hitter where you can't tell where they're going to hit? All of these stats, you can just look at them because you have so many instances to look at. Over the course of a season, you're going to play 150 games or whatever. You're going to have, like, 6 times that in at-bats if you're in a good team. So you could just... It's just much easier. Whereas in football, if I boot the ball and it goes 60 yards and it's an amazing pass, that still shows up as a completed pass. Like, you'd have to have someone watching and say that was a really good long-range pass. So that's what they have, is Opta has lads at the ground tapping stuff into books. I think Dota is kind of similar in that the fantasy points can only count stuff that the game is able to see you doing, like a D-ward. Because you know who D-warded it. They get money for it. And it was their sentry. And you know who killed the enemy because it shows up. Like, it's easy. I mean, I've definitely had games where I've died a lot and we've won the game and I feel like I've definitely done my job. But whether fantasy points would record that or not, I don't know. Game's gone to sleep. Everyone's scared. 2k gold lead for Mancap, but they're going for a little gank here. Looking for Ben. That was good timing. Oh, shit. Oh.
It is hard to click past that big-ass outpost, to be fair.
It is. I don't know if they
right
know.
In the fucking way.
Does it show on the map that they're capturing it? I can't remember.
No, but I think it makes a noise.
They've scanned them. They know exactly where they are.
Oh, are they going to catch Ben here? Are they going to catch TB here as TB? They're going to back. Oh, hello. CK's in.
Oh.
A blast. Misses.
That's really on CK going the wrong way, right?
Yeah.
The rest of his team doing this long... You got to do one or the other. This is actually quite bad for Dara. This is their Aegis push timing, and they are letting it slowly slip away. And Kara's almost going to beat KD.
Alfredo has one now. Well, a tier 2 for an Aegis doesn't feel like a great trade, but that's what they've settled for. They dropped the snakes. Slardar pushing a tier 2 of him own.
Blink now on Alfredo. This is CK at his strongest, I would say. You can ulti before the fight starts, blink in, Reality Rift, and all of the CK illusions will be dragged to you from frankly absurd range.
AC queued up on CK.
Yeah, I know.
I just get blink.
He's got blink already.
Oh, he's got blink. Okay.
I'm a big fan of Heart, but I think AC is fine, especially because you're looking to end this game kind of fast and go hit buildings.
Do you think they're worried about the AA if they get a heart?
Yeah, probably a little bit, but I think AA is gonna fuck your game anyway. You know, I'd be more worried about Zeus without a heart than AA with heart.
Zeus not going for a Ghost Scepter. I thought Zeus might get a Ghost Scepter this game, but...
Yeah, it would be a good pickup. Go for E-Blades. And then you force someone, like... TB is not the happiest... sorry, not TB. CK is not the happiest nullifier builder. Neither is Razor. Primal definitely not. So Ghost would be good, actually. And E-Blade would be even better. The one thing Minecraft do have for high ground is that the CK jump is genuinely like... It's almost, in my mind, the equivalent of like Magnus going high ground, of how obnoxious it is. Like, you've misstepped by a picocentimeter and he's going to kill you.
A picocentimeter?
I made that up completely and I'm delighted.
That's a...
Because it would just be picometer, wouldn't it? Or if it actually existed.
Yeah, I mean, you could picocentimeter, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, you could go for it. They have. Why haven't they? Get on it, scientists.
That's a great question. I'll ring them up.
Call up science, Ashwin. Call them up and find out.
I've just been looking at the numbers, chaps, and we seem to have missed something. We have no picocentimeter in the record.
It's very good. This is without Aegis on Alfredo. He's gonna die. He's 100% dead. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. Emu is not doing shit. And they lose Sethra as well, and they're going to lose everyone.
This is the disaster.
This is a disaster.
What even happened there?
That was...
Wow.
They spent their entire time with Aegis pushing tier 2s, and the second that time's out, they're like, high ground time, lads, let's go.
Well... 2 off for Dota showing that high ground discipline.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified.
Wow, did you see that? Shadow Demon made an illusion of TB from a TB illusion, and it lasted for like a quarter of a second and then disappeared. That was weird.
Yeah, I think it's based on the Terrible Illusions timer for some reason.
Huh.
It is, yeah, it is.
That's very odd. However, I do think that if they were more careful, it's very good.
Like a good ball.
TB, of course, also has a DD. So, what's Shadow Shaman getting? Shadow Shaman should be getting Ags Refresher. That's what I would like to see from this Shadow Shaman. Unfortunately, Shadow Shaman also doesn't want to hit creeps. There's a camp right there. Farm that.
Shadow Shaman has a bigger issue at this point in time, which is that 34 minutes in, he's still rocking a tier 1 neutral item.
That is an issue, but I would also suggest, Blake, that money matters. Get these creeps, Nutkin, please!
P-Stone is money.
Yeah, P-Stone is money. Please, don't fuck the CK. Alfredo can farm everywhere. Get these creeps, please, please. Please. These lads are so happy to be poor supports. If they were... There's so much money on the map, and you're just not getting any of it. It pains me. Oh, there's a ping.
They want to do something.
Radiant
I saw Pyrion at a grocery store in Twickenham. Well, I'm going to stop you right there on your copy pasta. We don't have grocery stores in the UK. I told him how cool it was to meet him in person, but I didn't want to be a douche and bother him, and he asked for a photo, and he said, "Oh, like you're doing now." I mean, we don't have grocery.
Yeah, so this was the worst copy pasta copy I've ever seen in my life.
There's another like 10 lines of text that hasn't come through.
Yeah, I know. But he's missed some lines between the not last sentence and the last sentence.
Classic.
So, Jonas, if you make a Shadow Demon illusion of an illusion, the duration of the Shadow Demon illusion is fixed to whatever the duration of the illusion is, I think. Or at the very least, if theirs is at half, yours will be at half. Something like that. Because I guess otherwise it would be unfair or something. I mean, most of these things are about the fact that for a while the meta was illusion heroes and everybody hated it, so they just...
That is exactly right. So you couldn't just make a illusion of a Lunar Manta at the last second and send it high ground for
because it was fucking miserable. Games were literally, Luna stands here, Shadow Demon stands next to her, and you just send Manta and Lunar illusions up, and there's nothing you can do about it. When I met Pyrion at the Berlin Major, he actually was quite the nice person. I am not a nasty person.
People just assume, fuck that guy. Jeez. What a waste of fucking air.
Wow. If I'm a waste of hair. Whew.
Not hair, air.
Oh, air. He said
hair. It would have been funnier if you'd gone with hair.
What a waste of hair. Whew.
What a waste of hair.
Wow.
Even what little you have on you is a waste.
I met Pyrion at a wedding. He called me a waste of space. Good interaction. That was Cinny's wedding. I stand by that comment if I made it.
Fortune's change.
CK illusions? Do you mean Centaur illusions, Pantyhose?
What's that?
He means Centaur illusions, yeah.
That you could just send illusions up and they would have the return damage. Papa Tomato says, what is Goonternational? Well, that's a great question.
Yeah, well, you know, he's turned up right at the death.
He's here. Game 2 of the grand final, he's here.
Yeah. Oh dear.
What's all this about then? This looks like my cup of tea.
People for those who are very good at making the map really fucking awkward. I'll give it to them. They just...
Cindy's wedding was over a year ago? God damn.
Yeah, it was.
It can't have been over a year ago. I'm sure I came...
Yeah, it was...
I thought I came back from TI.
The start of August last year.
Oh, I know. I'd come back from the States. We'd been to the California trip.
Yeah, you had.
That's
and then
right.
Came back.
And when I was driving to the hotel, I was driving on the wrong side of the road. When I turned into the road the hotel was on and almost hit a van. I was very apologetic. The guy just laughed, but I was like, fuck me. I was still in California driving mode. I did so much driving, my brain had switched. Like when people are upside down and they start being able to see okay, you know.
I've booked a massive holiday off just now, actually.
Oh, where to?
So start of November, I'm going to Singapore to see my brother.
Oh, Singapore's great.
I'm going back via India. We've been invited to a Remembrance Day celebration put on by the British Foreign Office.
Oh, you're doing it? Because you were talking about doing it. Now you're doing it. Oh.
Dude, it's going to be so cool.
Radiant structures are fortified.
You know when people are doing this and they're pushing high ground, I often think, just fort. They're not going to be pushing your high ground soon. Just fort.
Magi's fucked.
Yeah, that was really.
Are they on top of Zeus?
Cheese. Oh, they dodged the A ult on Match. It's really important. You get the cheese off.
Oh shit! Oh shit, they're in! That's Aegis! Madge is still alive!
Ben got out. Ben just got out.
Emu's in trouble. He's getting NPR. He's getting clobbered. NPR!
Nice little play.
Gets away! Alfredo very low! They get him!
But the TB is doing too much damage.
TB is killing them all!
They're playing these fights so well on Too Hot for Dota. It's amazing. Like this Zeus just getting out.
Yeah. Oh!
What a TP, but another fantastic fight. They're just not. They're doing such a good job of never giving a pick on the map.
Yeah.
They're always pushing lanes out, and so that when Mancav get frustrated, they just kind of rush it.
Yeah. I mean, this is the third high ground attempt, I want to say. And they haven't even taken a tier 3. So Singapore Plague, I would say, if you can, go out to eat as much as possible. Because there are so many... The food in Singapore is amazing. And they have this big place. I didn't get to go because we were playing Dota. And Cinder and Sunstone were like, Ted, you should come out with us and eat. I was like, I don't know, lads. We're 7 games in here. We've got to win one. So I didn't, but I should have. And also, that was when there was a little COVID scare among some of the players.
That's really kind of sad in a way.
Well,
a massive loss streak. You're like, we can't do anything fun
lose,
until we get rid of
this But it was
streak.
also, I just didn't want to get COVID. Like, I didn't want to get COVID and miss the final and stuff. So I said no. But so Sin and Sunsfem went out, and they went to this place. I'm sure your brother will know it. It's like a big outdoor food hall, basically. But it's all outdoors, and it's all Singaporean street food. And because, I don't know if you know that, I'm sure you do, the history of Singapore, you've got these different quarters that are all very diverse. And they've all brought their cuisine with them. So whatever kind of food you want, you can get it in Singapore. And it's like a whole Asian melting pot of food. So you can go to these places and get whatever the fuck you want, and your friends can get whatever they want. It's great. And it's all really, really, really good. So I would do that if I were you. That's my only recommendation.
Amazing.
And if you can, go and have a look at that hotel that's got a pool on the roof. I can't remember what it's called. Marina Bay Sands, I think it's called, hotel. It's huge. You can see it everywhere in Singapore.
Oh. Today my father asked me to clean his car for him, so I spent the whole morning doing it. After I finished, I went back inside and my father asked me how the car was looking. I replied, Emu. He just smiled and nodded. He knew it was washed.
That's a classic copy pasta. I've seen that so many times for Arteezy.
It's always funny. Every fucking time. Well, there's the tier 3. But this is ageless cheeseless. They're trying again. These Mancap lads are fucking nuts. I think you just leave when stakes are dead, right? You don't hang around here.
I mean, I'm not kidding, but sending up the TB illusions might be the play. They've got half a racks there.
Yeah.
Just keep doing this. Keep them penned in. Get the Ags on Shadow Shaman. Drop that. Get Refresher on Shadow. Don't get a fucking A on this. Get a fucking Refresher. Who cares if you die? If you get double Snakes Ags down, you'll get a lane. Just do that.
I agree with Eri, by the way, saying that this Primal and this Razor both need Blink. Because they have They're the TB
I'm
killing
surprised
heroes.
they did not go. Okay, yeah, that's really bad.
Yeah.
They're the TB
Blink
killing
is
heroes.
pretty
And they're
much
never
core
going
on
to.
Primal.
They do have Razor Axe, by the way, so if they do get the chance to go high ground, it will be a shit ton of damage. But he never will. There's no way this Razor can walk up.
The Razor's done fucking nout. He's 0-7.
0-7-8.
He's
0-7.
0-7. Well, bed in chat and comms team. It's going to be a long one.
Yep.
Almost a 10k lead for Radiant now.
Wow.
Penned in their base and 10k up. Pretty impressive.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They're going down bot again. Ward's ready.
No.
Alfredo thinks he's being smart.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's
They slam the wards in.
They've lost top tier 3 to Slardar.
Oh my.
Pushing with AC.
Oh my.
They've gone on the back though, and Zeus has been caught. If they could only get in and help him,
They
but
can't.
they can't. The blinks are being cancelled by those AA shit, and they're just fucked now. They are just fucked.
Oh, Zeus.
He's not even gonna get Zeus. They've lost 3. They've only got Zoe out of it. They're gonna lose 5.
The snakes might get this building. They're going to get the melee racks. No, they don't quite
No.
get it.
Wow.
Takes to kill you?
All right, Ben, chill the fuck out.
That's what it takes to kill you is a funny fucking line.
Yeah, but come on.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Wow, they are.
They got as much with just a Slardar as the entire Radiant team, Dire team got with everything.
You just can't do this with no blink on Primal. It's impossible. He's even got a fucking shard from somewhere.
Have shafted them.
Yeah.
Anonymous
think if you
gifted
watch this
Boots of
back,
Ben a
you just-
subscription.
Grazie.
An anonymous
Fully
user
deserved to lose.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Boots of Ben.
Dire's middle
And now the Butterfly on NPR. This is the item that he used to beat Jeff. Just none of the Jeff heroes could build MKB or Bloodthorn, and it's the same this game. Who builds MKB here?
But so,
Who stops evasion?
But so here's a question: why, as chat raises, why isn't Static Link being cast on Terrorblade?
Because Razor has no blink. And so Razor can't get through the fights to get to Terrorblade. Because anytime he BKBs and runs in, he's being charged back or netherstruck back. And he can never get onto the TB. And even if he does get to TB, it's just an easy Hurricane Pike away.
Man, this is a sad end for Mancaf if this indeed be their end.
It do
Smashing
be
their
looking that way.
faces high ground, miss itemizations again.
They've built to win team fights around like Roche, you know?
Yeah.
Tanky, massive split damage, but they've not done any of their builds for high ground. And they are being punished for it. And now it's going to be... So Dire know this is happening, if they are, but it's going to be dead before they even get close.
Do you know what? I think that the saddest thing for me is that in a 46-minute game, for Nutkin to be this poor, the lads just hate fucking money. They hate money. Just be greedy. You're genuinely could have taken those buildings with Ags. I'm not even kidding. They hit so hard. But he's just so poor.
Mancaf have very sacrificial supports. Like, Zethwa never plays like a really doesn't go like Blink, Axe Disruptor or anything like that. He always plays like these Shadow Demons, Glimmer, Aeon Disc defense.
But you've got him. So what Nutkin could do is say, look, we've got the save and the Glimmer. I'm gonna fucking get Ags. Fuck this Blink.
Yeah.
Fuck this Blink. Just get the Ags refresher.
I do
and
think though,
force
Zethwa
them.
is like several times Nutkin's skill level. So if you're going to have an aggressive player, it should be Zethwa. So he's kind of gimping his gameplay playing defensive.
It's like you're literally playing half the hero. Like, you put those down in an annoying spot and they have to come at you.
are scanning.
And they do so much damage. You get the talents for the snakes. You literally are building as a way to take buildings and make them fight into you. Then you don't need to worry about these fucking blinks on Razor and shit. I mean, look at this, level 25. Hit some creeps. Primal Beast, no item queued up. Now is going Blink. But what do you swap out? He's looking at the Axe Blessing. So the issue here is I think if he waits to get the Axe Blessing so he's got room. A slow.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Radiant thinking of making a play here. They've already taken most of top. Haven't got the melee. They might just... If they get a jump on someone... Slardar has a butterfly. And an AC. This Slardar is actually stacked. He's top net worth.
Yeah, I mean, the butterfly is really... He does it a lot, and it's really very good. It works for him in a major way.
Oh, that's not great. They lost a Nutkin. This is not looking good for Mancaf. Buyback on Shadow Shaman.
Oh my god!
Oh,
they're just call out farming.
He's okay. BKB's and
BKB.
runs away.
BKB.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't get ulted there. But...
That is now no BKB for the defense.
Oof, that was fast. All right, this is really hard for Mancaf now. I don't know how they hold 25k gold lead. The game says 75-25 somehow. However,
the one thing, well, if Madge puts Blink in that pipe, he's waiting to buy the Axe Blessing. The one thing that Dire have is Primal Beast level 25.
Yeah.
Means that he can kind of kill people. Can't kill him.
I think the other thing is in terms of high ground, I think it is actually hard for 2-Op for Dota to go up if Mancaf are all alive. Like, that is actually quite a tough go. If they get these blinks and stuff, they could just jump people, blow them up. It's quite hard. The waves are going to get pushed out by these TB illusions. I wouldn't want to do it. It's easier, I think, for Mancaf. Because you force the fight, you put the snakes down, you blink it with Primal Beast, you static link someone if Razor gets a blink ever. Not going for it yet. You don't have buyback either. He's only got 182 gold. Look at this right-click build. Sanjin, Kaya, Mjolnir, Mask of Madness.
Yeah, it's not... It'd be an okay POS 1 Razor build. But it's a POS 3 Razor build. I think you had to be Blink, like BKB, Shiva's Blink, Refresher kind of style.
Right.
Be in there, be a massive pain in the neck. Get on TB, make her fight hard to play. Rather than just letting TV sit there and enjoy life. It's like Ashwin said, they pick it for the lane, but past the lane they didn't know what the Razor was built to do, or was meant to do.
Well, we were hoping for 3 games. Mancaf still have a chance, of course. But it's looking grim so far.
Stuff like this can help, get a few kills on the way.
Shadow Shaman, by the way, is going for an Aeon Disc.
Yeah, I gave up on the Axe.
Okay,
they're not going high ground anymore, Ted. So
that is a real shame.
Are scanning.
This AA is 03 and 21.
That's a good AA score. No kill steals, just assists.
The Zoe Spirit Breaker now. So farmed, it's actually ridiculous. Most farmed hero in the game.
What, Zoe Spirit Breaker?
Yeah.
They're definitely not the most farmed hero in the game.
Net worth 33,000. Oh, I'm looking at Slardar. They're both blue. My bad.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, Slardar's enormous. I just saw blue on the left, and I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Wow, AA is the third most farmed hero in the game.
Wow, look at AA go. You go, girl. They're gonna try and do something here. I don't know what. They do have snakes.
To be fair, just because Spirit isn't the most farmed hero in the game, Zoe is still incredibly farmed. 18k net worth, Ags on the go. Ags, Boots of Endurance, Boots of Bearing. Good luck catching up to this TB. Boots of Bearing away to free.
I think you mean SB. Idiot. NPR is in pretty deep.
Well, they find again. They're going for the NPR is always away from his team. We can go kill NPR thing, which is again it's the correct thing to do. But reveals it with the Suzephyr E, and he gets away.
He's fine.
And warded away. God, he gets away with it.
So fast. Go straight bot. Nice. He's such a ball bag to play against.
Oh yeah, this is how you play Dota 2. You should be just laser focused on lanes. Like really, very few things in Dota matter like as much as lanes do.
Wait, Eri's written something. What's this? Script written in mind of all the people who've inconvenienced me in the last 2 months. Are you talking about the script you're going to give when we do the post-game chat, Eri? Or are you talking about you've scripted this so that Mancaf have been the most inconvenient team to handle? Eri cannot wait for this to finish. This has been the most annoying month of his life since last GTI, I'm sure.
Are we having an in-house week off, by the way?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I think we deserve a week off.
On Tuesday.
I think we deserve a week off. I won't be streaming tomorrow night, that's for sure. 6 weeks of hell.
No, we do have we sorted out Cock yet?
I thought that was next weekend.
No, but I think I've put myself as available on every day.
What's this for? For the Riley meetup? Riley Jam?
No,
Call of Cthulhu.
Oh.
I think it's looking like we could probably do 2 sessions next week. If there's a lot of green, if you're around, Ted, if you want to have a look at the spreadsheet.
I'll have a look. I'll have a look. So I can't do the 12th. But I can.
Well, to be fair, if we're not doing Tuesday,
yeah, we can do Tuesday. We can do
Tuesday.
Yeah. I'll pop it in the thing.
I'll turn that to green as well, so Axel knows.
Where's the cock chat? Can you change mine, or can I?
Yeah, I can change yours.
Yeah, just change mine. Tuesday.
Green. Can you change my Monday to red? Even though we're going to do
Tuesday. Same. I'm not doing Monday either. I'll do Tuesday.
And I can change Tuesday to green.
NPR working on a Moonshard now. I'm starting to look at Mancaf's team and I'm thinking, I don't know how they win a fight. I think it's pretty scary.
Yeah, they had the chance to go high ground, but now it's...
They had 3 chances. But I think it's amazing how often the itemization is what makes the difference. They're looking at this Roche here. This is an Ags. This is a refresher Roche. I would give this to Shadow Shaman myself. If he had Ags. If I could, I would dip in and say, please stop buying this A on this. The Reigning team are smoked up in their base. They're heading to Roche. They're going to be late. I think if the Dire team get this and GTFO, I think they're okay. Somebody break the smoke.
Oh my god, this might be a steal. It's going to be such close timing. Oh, it was so...
No. Oh, Zoe! Get the refresher! Who got the Aegis? Primal Beast got the Aegis. They're going to get Zoe. In goes NPR with a 4-man crush. Oh, this is a disaster. The TB's here now. Where is your god? Madge in trouble! Nutkin trying to come back in. CK pops the ult. Gets the in there. Aeon disc pop. Gets the stun on TB. The snakes and the shackles are going in. Oh, this is trouble. Aegis pops. CK buys back. This is the fight. They want to try and take it. Nutkin isn't buying back. This is problems. Problems for Primal Beast. He's been AA blasted. He's stomping in there. They're all broken. TB very low.
Why is he not charging?
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Zoe's thinking she's capturing. She's capturing. There's the sun now. Emu goes down. Oh no.
That's
CK,
it.
he's trying to fight. He can't do it.
This
He's
is
fed
it.
up. He's dead. 2 minutes.
GG.
Razor dead 2 minutes.
I know, Eri. I was literally about to say the same thing. CK's going for his hero moment. He ults on the high ground. He is the free choice of heroes. TB's BKB goes down. Who does he jump? AA, who has Aeon Disc. And then he just sits there. And dies. Well, here we go.
Panic. Panic from the
last
lads.
moment for Madge.
Are under attack.
Surely they go end.
Dire's top barracks has
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing Madge can do about this. He doesn't have BKB, he just can't do anything. Where is Shadow Shaman? He doesn't have TP for 20 seconds!
Are you fucking kidding me?
He TP'd out to the fight. Oh, bless him.
Oh, this is a sad way to not be in the fight. It wouldn't matter.
Look
But
away, Charlie. Look away.
No, Nutkin. Oh, no.
oh, that didn't
Oh,
matter.
no.
They've
GG,
called
well
it,
played.
and they are back to back. Goon TI runners-up. THTD with the victory. TH4D rather.
Oh. Wow. What a high ground hold. Well done. Too hot for
I wouldn't
Dota.
want to watch that game back if I was Mancaf.
No,
That's
indeed.
that's not a game I'm watching back ever.
Right, let's do winner interviews. I'm going to grab someone and tell them they have to come in here. Hold on.
Yeah.
NPR has asked to come on stream if we're happy with NPR.
Oh, yeah. We'll
Oh,
get
sure,
NPR. NPR, hop in comfy sofa. We'll drag you down.
I will move him to... We're in,
We'll
we're in
have
no
a
reaction,
question.
right?
We are in no reaction because everyone else is taking up lightweight. NPR!
Hello.
Are you?
Hello.
How happy are you with that dub?
I'm very happy. I'm fuck me. I'm very happy. Fuck me, sorry.
You're swearing on this stream. That's unbelievable.
Sorry.
We have to apologize to the viewers.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Apologies,
Really
for the
apologies.
language. My
Yeah.
goodness.
I just wanted to make sure because last year the stream ended pretty abruptly because it was late and Virgin Media fucked us.
Yes.
And I just wanted to say a few things about the people and shit.
Do it. The floor is
fuck me.
yours.
Oh
The
my
floor
God.
is yours, NPR.
Yeah, I just wanted to first off, I want to thank my team and our stand-in, Matey, and our coach, Aiden. I wanted to fuck me. I wanted to thank all the community casters. I can't name you all. You know who you are. I don't want to fucking forget someone. I want to give a shout out and thank you to Eri and Atkin who organized all this shit. It was really smooth. Everything went great. It's amazing. I want to thank out shout out the podcast, Librarian and Kieran the Wise. It's called Mind of a Goon. Check it out on Spotify and other platforms. Fuck me. Also, of course, you three guys. It's amazing. It was really amazing. Also the resident artists, Bonks and I can't pronounce the other game. Roger. I can't pronounce it.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah. Oh fuck me. I wanted to shout out the 2 Dota subreddit. It's not subreddit, fucking Discord. Sorry. And
Subreddit?
I'm a bit flustered. I know.
All right. So NPR.
I need to finish.
Okay,
sorry.
go for it. I thought you'd had enough, but go on.
So shout out to the library, my boys, my Luton boys from last year. I'm sorry I kicked you out. Fuck you, Emu. I'm kidding. But fuck me. In the end, I wanted to say to the haters, I didn't say shit before the tournament. I didn't say shit during tournament. I urged my team not to talk trash because I wanted to earn it, and here we fucking are. I wanted to say, like, I guess, better luck next time. I can't wait for the excuses this time. But in the meantime, you can suck my fucking balls. The fucking bag, baby. I'm the fucking goat. If you want to win the next TI, just fucking message me. And that's about it. I'm fucking out. I get fucking Zoe in. She's the captain.
Okay.
She will answer the questions.
Okay.
I'm out. Thank you all. Peace.
Bless you, NPR. Good luck, mate. What a dub! That lad is a legend.
Well, that's our new Quinn.
That's our Quinn, baby. Oh my god, you just
that was very Saberlighty as well.
That was. Just drop some bombs and dip. I love that. Right, let's get Zoe in if we can.
I'll move Zoe in.
Zoe.
Hello.
Hello. We just want to talk to you. NPR gave us a full rundown of thanks, and he said he was going to leave the analysis to you.
Oh God, did he?
Yeah. So talk to me about that game.
Well, geez, I don't fucking know. We fucking took it slow. We saw they were stronger. We were kind of stressed out about the CK pick. So we just sat back. We found where we could, and we tried to outlevel them and like get a gold advantage, and it worked. We did a great job. Fantastic from my team. Thank you very much to my team, everyone who played. They're all great friends of mine by now. It's fantastic. I love this. This was great.
Yeah.
So, I think Too Hot for Dota probably had the most experience in the whole tournament of sitting on high grounds, terrified and waiting for the push to come, and absolutely crushing it. You guys' high ground fights are unbelievably well done.
Yeah, thank you. We were never really like scared of when we were on high ground. We were like, there was like some healthy tension, of course, but we never like, yeah, we can defend this. We're fine. We just have to defend this. We have to let them make the mistakes, and they did. We let them make mistakes, and it worked out.
So, looking at the two games, were you guys happy with your drafts in both games? Because we felt that you got some heroes that you were really happy with. You got your Spirit Breaker. Ben got his Pugner in the first game, which he did well on. Like, how happy you guys with the drafts in the final?
Game one, we were rolling. We were we got exactly what we wanted. We had like a third eye. We saw exactly what they were going to do. Game two, it was a little bit rougher. We didn't really know what carry to go with. Eventually, we settled on Terrorblade with like 2 seconds to spare. But yeah, it still worked out. We just needed to play it safely.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
NPR gave an awful lot of thanks, but are there any that you'd like to give?
I'd like to say thanks to my entire team, obviously, but especially to Commander Dirty, to Aiden, my good friend. He was there in Berlin. I learned so much from him through this tournament. I'm sure he would love to have something to say as well, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking fantastic. Thanks to everyone who organized. Thanks to everyone who played. I had a fantastic time. Shout out to Team Spherical, who were extremely nice to us from the moment they joined. I love those guys. They're fantastic.
Brilliant.
There you go.
Well, congratulations.
Well, just one final thing before you go. NPR threw out a lot of love and a lot of thank yous, but he also threw out a final fuck you to the haters. Have you got any fuck yous to throw out?
Well, I just some generalized fuck yous, you know. I'm not going to name specific names. Who's too cold to play now is, I guess, what I've got to say.
Congratulations. Well done.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Nothing specific, but a very specific call out.
Fuck you.
Oh my goodness! Should we get one of the losers in here as well? You don't.
I think they've all left.
They've all dispersed.
All right, let's get Eri in because I want to thank Eri.
Sure, we'll get Eri in.
Eri, hop in here, brother.
There is Nutkin in Goon TIT Team 10.
Sure, yeah. Grab Nutkin while we find Eri. Grab Nutkin.
Hi, I'm looking for Ray Finkel.
Hello. Are you all right?
Yeah, we're good.
So, talk us through TI. We're not going to talk about the game. Obviously, we're going to talk because we've already spoken to NPR and Zoe. Talk to me about GTI in general, how was it for you?
Incredible this year. It was just so much more than last year. The podcasts, the organizing was much better. The teams were fantastic. We got like 15 new people in, maybe more, I think, up to like 20, I think, or so. Just new people turned up, and they're all playing in the Discord now as well. So that's always great to see new people and attract them in.
And
That's
I mean, in terms of like the amount of like you guys did the website. I think you did the website, right? And then you had the article in Esports GG and stuff like that.
That was incredible.
That was
like,
nuts, right?
The recognition has been awesome.
So, did you feel that the games and you guys obviously you made the final and everything, but did you feel like the games did justice to the work that you'd put in?
I think so. I think there was quite a few strong teams, and there was quite a few sort of lesser teams. There was some interesting upsets along the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was as long as everyone had fun. That's all you really want out of a tournament, isn't it?
Well, I'm 99% sure that everyone had fun. So I will ask, would you do this again next year?
Of course.
And make another website, or are you going to just update the existing?
We'll keep the different website and we'll keep it going. Why
nice.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe
continuity.
Yeah, with all the years gone by down the line. So, would you make any changes to next year's Goon TI, or do you think this structure and all the rest of it was pretty much as good as it gets?
Are you happy with petty changes?
I'm happy with petty changes.
Petty changes are our kind of changes. So yes, fantastic. Nukin, thank you so much for all the work that you did this year. Commiserations on not winning the final, but you guys were one of the best teams in it, so well done.
Hey, first the worst, second the best.
Would you like to give any thanks to anyone?
Thank you to my wife for persevering the fact that I've played nothing but Dota every evening this week.
That is a very big thanks right there.
It's huge thanks. Yeah, and you've met her. She's strong. She would.
Oh,
would definitely
she'll
have a
fuck you
problem.
up if you cross her. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Nukin, I'd like to say thank you for all the work that you've put in this year, as usual with all the stuff that you do. But this year, I feel like you guys took the GTI and just absolutely ran with it, and made it absolutely fantastic, and you were a big part of that. So thank you very much.
We're also straight into Rust now as well.
Hell yeah, get on it, brother. I can't wait.
Just piling on the stress, aren't you?
Well, better luck next year, Nukin. We hope you guys can keep the team together because you were a lot of fun to watch.
Awesome. Cheers, Ted.
Peace out.
Right.
Eri!
Hello.
You've finished GTI. It's over.
We certainly have.
How do you feel?
2 months later, 10 years older.
Most stressful moment that you are happy talking about?
There was a lot of last minute, we've decided your sub doesn't work for us.
Right.
So mostly just arguments, having 6 Discord DM conversations at once. Trying to mediate.
Is that something we need to work on next year? Is the sub system?
It's so impossible to fix because
it's not.
I think new rule next year is going to be no one else can be trusted. So I am thy lord, your god.
I can't believe that wasn't the law this year. In all honesty,
I'm excited for God Eri.
I want God Eri, the ascension of God Eri. I'm down for that.
My first command is just be nice to each other. Second commandment, Kunkka has to be picked at some point in every game. Third commandment, I think you could do some good work.
Honestly, I'm just disappointed Jeff didn't make it one more game because Meepo still unpicked at Goon TI. Only hero that wasn't picked.
Wow, that was the only hero.
The only hero.
Only hero who wasn't. I know he was at least uncontested. I think unpicked.
So somebody picked Awkward.
I'm pretty sure.
Wow. So Meepo, only hero unpicked. Step it up, Goons. We want to see some Meepo next year. I think it would be hype. If we had a Meepo specialist, a Goon Meepo specialist come in, that would be hype. Well, Eri, honestly, we can't thank you enough for organising this shit show, making it seem completely smooth. And I know that behind the scenes, you were struggling with a million fucking people messaging you. If I could change one thing next year, it would be that people need to just nut up and accept Eri's decisions and not DM him about every little thing because I'm sure.
And also, everyone
enough
DMs
fucking
Eri about random modding situations as well. Like Eri does 90% of the modding on here as well.
Yes. So if we could give Eri a break, that would.
Yeah,
be
message
fucking
Plague
great.
for God's sake.
Message Plague. Message Greg. Message Munt.
Message Greg is the
Message
standard.
Bob. Like, get these lads involved. You don't need to go straight to Eri. The reason you're going to Eri is because you think he's going to be a nice guy and take you aside, and he is a nice guy. Message me, and we'll see how well rates go down. Try that for a 6 months.
You're really selling not messaging Eri.
Oh, don't message Eri. Next time you message Eri,
hard sell right
well,
now.
the hard sell here is next person to message Eri with some bullshit, I'll just fucking boot him. How about that? You can pass it over to the higher court, which is me, and I will just ban you. 99% ban rate. I'm like that judge who executes everyone, even for traffic violations. So don't fuck with Eri. He's our baby. Anyway, Eri, thank you so much. And hopefully we can do this again in a year's time. Are you looking forward to that?
You got 10 months off?
Well, appropriately, my laptop's overheating.
Okay, here we go. Eri's fishing for a
Ooh,
new laptop
he's
already.
another GoFundMe.
Another laptop for Eri.
Right. Well, we'll have to sort that out as well.
If you're curious, by the way, Teehee's posted the Mancaf anti Too Hot for Dota PowerPoint in International.
Oh, I will go have a look at that.
It's quite extensive.
Wowzers. All right, brilliant. Eri,
Sorry, you have to call it a slide deck now, Eri.
Slide deck.
We're professionals
now.
Yeah,
slide deck.
Nice jump, Alistair!
Yeah, thank you, brother.
K0831 gifted Zoe Bechamel a subscription.
Thank you.
K0831 gifted a tier 1 sub to Zoe Bechamel.
Grazie.
They have given 150 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you very much. Eri, thank you so much. We are pausing the in-houses this week. Or at the very least, if they want to go ahead, go for it. But I won't be streaming them. We're just going to be taking Tuesday off. I think everybody deserves a week off. And then we got TI starting next week, so everybody can go and watch that instead. But we can't thank you enough. I look forward to Goon TI next year and in-houses as usual. Eri, you are a legend, and we applaud you. Applause is in chat for Eri, please. They're coming. We won't be able to hear them, but imagine them. All right. Yeah. Lads, that's me done. I'm very tired. So that was brilliant. I will see you guys next week. Peace out, chaps.
Peace.
Oh, what a Goon TI. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Thank you all so much for playing in this tournament, for absolutely trying your best in all these games. It made it so much more fun to watch, knowing that everyone was absolutely going for it. And as the tournament got towards the latter stages, it was really genuinely some amazing games, like really fun games to watch. Mega Creep versus Mega Creep games, and big comebacks and big swings. I think it's credit to this patch. I think is going to be really exciting for TI. I think it's credit to you guys for absolutely trying your best, taking the time to go away and work on yourselves as a team, doing research on your opponents and stuff. It's fun, right? Like it's a way to have competitive Dota without being some immortal player or some pro player. You guys have created a miniature version of the pro scene, and that is exciting and fun, and you guys deserve a huge amount of credit for that. So thank you so much to everyone that took part. You made this a really special year for GTI. I've had a ton of fun casting it. I don't think I've cast this much Dota in years. We did the group stages. Me, Plague, and Ashwin did a lot of the group stage games as well. So yeah, it was really, really, really good. Once we got to the playoffs, I've done nothing but cast Dota every night this week, and it's been a long time since I did that, and I really do enjoy it. And it's really fun seeing you guys enjoy it. I'm glad you do. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you soon in another Goon TI. Take it easy, and peace out.